Hey guys, but you know we got to do it the right way. Caught us slipping. Hey, yo. I hate to cut it short, man. Let's get down to it. Cause a lot of things leading up to what we talking about. A lot of things is leading up. Yo, this is that episode. If you're a wrestling fan, if you're a wrestling head, then you want to talk right now. Welcome, everyone, ladies and gentlemen, to the Family Meeting Podcast. But this is the sister program of Over the Barricade. Sorry, Brother Beast. We know you normally like to be the one to take the point on this. Beast got a little complications going on right now. We'll probably see him in a little bit. But right now, you know you got me and Brother
Mel, because respectfully, I don't care.
We don't give a but it's all good. Hey, you know what? Bro. Skrillville. If you ain't busy, man, pop in.
Yo. Shout out our motherfucking brother Skrilla. I know I say this all the time. This is a wrestling show, so we could talk about it.
It is.
Stop playing with my brother fucking name. Stop playing with our brother fucking name. Stop playing with him.
Did you see the poison runner he did with the?
Yeah.
Hey, Skrill, if you got time, bro. If you got time, bro, pop in. I see.
Yeah, if you ain't doing nothing,
if you ain't doing nothing, pop in. Cause
we really over the barricade this right now.
We could really do that. If you got time, because all we're finna do is quickly run down everything that y'all need to know going on in the wrestling universe right now. I'm sorry. I said that wrong. I'm saying the wrestling universe, because we finna talk about all the main stuff that everybody talk about, just like that Kendrick Lamar album. You listen?
Yeah, man. Listen. Let's talk about what everybody's talking about right now.
Talk about everybody.
Everybody's talking about the fifth member of the original bloodline going against the new bloodline. And who's that fifth member? And wait a minute. We skipping the main part. Who brought CM Punk as that fifth member?
Let's talk about that. Real quick. Because real quick, what I want to acknowledge, I said that on purpose. Acknowledge that, they tried to call old boy. Phone number disconnected. You can't reach his line. Think about how did that make you feel when you heard that a couple weeks ago?
When I heard the phone line was disconnected, stuff started brewing. Because my first thought was, okay, he didn't help me when I needed him.
Uh-huh.
Why should I be convenient to reach out for him? That's like in life, bro. If you
No,
really think about it,
exactly.
that's like in life. So you only reach out to me when it's convenient for you.
For you. You ain't
But
talked to me this whole time.
when I got put through a table, when I begged to get in touch with you, nobody came to my aid.
You ain't talked to me this whole time, my dude.
Now you need me. All right. I'm going to get you. I'm going to help you on this one, but it's going to cost you. It's going to cost you me.
Now think about it. Add into the story. Brock Lesnar was the hottest thing smoking. And Roman versus Brock, I'm going to keep my personal feelings aside, but Roman versus Brock was a big thing. And you made the wise man choose sides. You made the wise man choose sides. And he chose you, and you weren't there for him in his weakest moment.
Yep.
I can understand why that phone would say, nope.
Nah, what a lot of y'all fans don't realize, PG does not blood. See, he's allergic to Samoans.
I am.
No, but let's get back into it. So Solo comes out with his new bloodline, which I'm gonna say it again. Bronson Reed looks perfect.
He does
with that new bloodline. Looks perfect. So anyway,
look like it should have been that way in the first place.
Exactly. So Solo comes out and he tells Roman, oh yeah, by the way, Roman ain't even here yet. But you 4 men and I got 5. If you want, you can join my team. All you got to do is acknowledge me.
Or
I don't know who didn't think that something was coming that night.
I mean, there was a whole setup. As soon as you said the whole 4 versus 5 thing, you knew something. You started stirring around in your seat. Go ahead.
Let's fast forward. Let's fast forward to both bloodlines is in the ring. It's 4. Roman's 4. It's Roman, Sammy, and the Usos. And then there's the new bloodline, Solo, the Tongans,
all the rest of everybody. All the rest of the brown people.
Right. So Solo's telling him, okay, you can do this. Just acknowledge me. And as soon as Roman puts the mic to his mouth, we hear, ladies and gentlemen. Yo, I've never seen Paul Heyman get a pop like that.
Bro, yes, you have, but not like that. Not like that. And you know what? It was perfect, bro.
Yeah, it was bound to happen. So he comes out. He says, it's not going to be 4 versus 5. It is going to be 5 versus 5. And then you hear the static. Everybody going crazy. I'm not going to lie. If that guitar riff hit and would have played, I lost my shit too. I lost my shit either way.
That know what? Either one would work.
I'm lying. I was half asleep when all this shit was happening. I had to realize it the next morning. But
hey, you pulling the curtain back too much, man.
Hey man, I don't give a shit. Hey, listen, we transparent.
We are transparent.
So, CM Punk comes out, they brawling. The Bloodlines is brawling. The hottest thing of the night. Roman comes up. He does the one. Everybody does the one. CM Punk just goes.
Yo, and you know what? That
looks so fire.
That's so gangster to me. Like, yo, I'm doing this as a favor. I ain't with y'all, but
nah, like, me. Yo, I'll put some motherfuckers to sleep if you want me to.
Say, I'm doing this as a favor. I'm letting you know that right now. I ain't riding with you, but think about it. Somebody pointed out online. CM Punk really don't have a bad issue with anything that's going on. When the Shield came in, CM Punk was behind the Shield.
But
Go ahead. Go ahead.
He also let it be known. Somebody posted a clip of it online, and I remember him saying that. He was like, Roman Reigns, tribal chief.
I acknowledge.
Just remember, who was he was my wise man first.
Like, I acknowledge you to a certain extent. Remember, he was my wise man first.
Yep.
Yo, that's a lot of depth to that. Matter of fact, for anybody watching, anybody who will watch, if you will watch, then it's gonna be too late. But put in the comments, who did you think, or who would you have rather had if you had a choice? If you could placate to this thing to yourself instead of CM Punk, who would be the fifth member for you? I just want to put that out there. Fifth member for you.
I know, most definitely. I was not upset with CM Punk being the fifth member.
Not at all.
Would Brock have made a better impact? Absolutely.
Yeah. Because I mean, no Diddy. Those are some meaty men over there.
Could you imagine Brock Lesnar and Jacob Fatu in the ring?
Just brawling. Two big men slapping meat, as Big E said. I didn't say that. Big E said that. Big E said
still pause.
Yeah, it's still pause worthy.
But yo, let's talk about another major storyline that happened with the women's War Games match.
Who's that still watching this? Is that Lenore? Lenore, shout out to you, baby. Hey, get your friends up in here. Get your friends up in here so we can talk some stuff. Because I promise you, this is going to be quick. Get some stuff in here.
Listen, all I know, Shawn Michaels, Jade Cargill got thrown through a window.
Let's say she came off the boarding dock over through a. You seen the picture where she was looking all like Family Guy?
Yeah, but bro, I'm sorry. I have two theories on who I think it is. I think it's either Bayley or Naomi.
It sounds like some Bayley stuff. We want it to be Naomi
or
so bad.
We not looking at the obvious. It could have been both of them because they want them tag title shots.
I don't know. You seen that shot where someone caught that real clip? That real quick.
Yeah,
clip
that was gangster.
Where they hugging, but she looking like
just like.
Notice every movie we ever seen when you get that hug and the other person just looking off like it don't end well.
It don't end well.
It don't end well.
But I mean, y'all not really mentioning much of wrestling right now.
It is what it is. It's all laid out.
Okay. Oh no. Nakamura.
Oh, Shinsuke.
Gimmick. I like it. We did it before though.
You know what? It's time for us to put some respect on Shinsuke's name. But you know my problem though? You know my problem? We should have did it years ago. Right now, it ain't no spot for him right now.
You know what? That's that McMahon era.
Yeah, it ain't no spot for him right now. Everybody got a good story going on. If he just budgets his way in, I mean, cool. I'm cool with that. But now you got to work harder to make it make sense. I mean, when he was kicking AJ Styles in the nads, then.
Nah, first of all, I'm not doing that every week.
Shout out to AJ Styles, man. You got some tough nads.
Wait, you got to kick me in the nuts again? Hold on now.
I do love how he played it. This Joker went from no speaker English to I'm sorry for what happened to AJ Styles. And then went to no speaker English.
Bro, say less. You good. You good.
Bro, you don't owe us nothing, man. We don't owe you nothing.
Listen.
You don't owe us nothing.
Family understands family, bro. It's all good. Tell the kiddos we said what's up. Shout out from the Family Meeting Podcast. You already.
As a matter of fact, if you don't mind, if you cool with that, put their name up here. We'll give them a shout out. You can use that clip. Matter of fact, use it however you want to. We'll shout them out.
Absolutely.
As a matter of fact, you need somebody to introduce you on your next match. You know, I do that. I do that for free. I do that for free.
you know, TG, you've been hoarding yourself this past week.
That's right. Hey, cause don't nothing fail but a try.
Communication
Everything.
everywhere you can go, especially with family. Listen,
Of course, bro.
that's a that's a mental health episode.
Bro, say less, cause
Like,
otherwise,
real.
if it
No,
wasn't like that, Matthew would be here.
We appreciate it, but I'm just saying you don't owe us that, bro. But no, we appreciate you. Let me not say you don't owe us that. We appreciate you. Fuck all
we
that.
appreciate you, bro. Like we all in this together, bro. For real. But let's see here. What else happened? I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I know AEW had a pay-per-view last night.
I ain't watch it.
I don't know what happened. Nah,
all I know is Moxley won. So
Moxley,
if you're looking to find out AEW stuff, go on the YouTube channel and find out.
All I know is I think that they said that they believe, and this is behind the scenes stuff. It's behind the scenes stuff. They believe that Moxley is really not pleased with the direction and the storylines and stuff that's going on. So Moxley has some kind of hand in what's going on with creative. That's all I know. I heard that. I don't know.
But I heard that too, and I heard he's got full control over that storyline, and I'm like I said, I mean, for me, AEW ain't it for me. I'm sorry. No offense.
I mean, it's not really an offensive situation.
Matter of fact, hold up. Yo, Michael, if you're available, let me know. Jump on. You could jump on the podcast. Pause. Sorry for the jump on comment. Yo, he just responded too.
Yo. I see.
AEW is trash. Yo, if you're not busy, bro, you want to jump on, you could jump on the podcast, man. We don't mind it. This is wrestling talk.
Hey, Mill, you know how to send that link in case he is? You know how to send that link?
I would have to do it through my phone, though.
No. All right, so Mike hit me up. My name is Tory Griffin, Torry.
Hey, man, stop telling your business. People out there might be looking for you.
Hey, yo, I killed all of it. Oh, snap. I mean, they are no longer an issue.
Hey, send them the link.
All right, got you. Are you the same? So it's the same as it is as I read it right now? Michael Bostic?
Yeah, that's him.
That sounds like a dumb question, but I mean, hey, we never know in this day and age.
We don't know who we hiding from.
I found you. Yo, this is the reason why this is the podcast y'all need to watch. Because, hey, yo, you ain't just a viewer. You're a part of this thing, especially if you want to be.
Why you had to say it like that?
Because I'm trying to get some jobs, son.
I see that. You done tried to sell yourself to Stan. Yeah, shout out.
Yeah. Shout out.
I ain't got the shades like you do, but I could kind of hit that note a little bit. Just a little bit.
I can't do it like I used to.
Nah, because you all like, hey, girl, sorry I hurt you.
No, I'm not even gonna front on you, bro. Somebody got me a nice pack of cigarillos. Yes, yeah, you know, smoking is bad for you. But I started talking to my kids like I was Mufasa. Like my son came down like, Dad, are you watching TV? Yes, son, I'm watching television. I'm looking at Dark Side of the Ring. Why are you watching that, Daddy? Because I like to see what goes on behind the scenes of my favorite pastime.
What?
I don't know why. I looked in the mirror. I said, "Why are you doing it?" I have no idea. But son, you do still like to watch the women wrestle, don't you? Yes, Daddy. Of course. Yeah, dang. I hope that means coming to you. Hope that means coming to here. I can handle commentary.
Oh shit. Yo, drum roll, please.
Yo,
Ladies and gentlemen, coming to sit at the fucking table. We ain't had to pull teeth to get this motherfucker to join on. Ladies and gentlemen, our motherfucking brother.
let's go.
Yo, what up,
Let's
yo?
go.
What's good?
Classic himself. What's good, Brody?
Bro, how you living
Ain't
today, man?
shit,
You
yo.
good?
I jumped on as soon as y'all started talking AEW. Them niggas is trash.
Let's go, bro.
Them
Let's go.
niggas is trash, bro. Listen, I try. I really do try. I do try.
Yeah.
I probably hadn't watched maybe for the past 4 weeks up until this past week just to see what was going on. Yo, it's still the same bullshit, bro. And if you like it, bro. But that shit ain't it, bro. That shit ain't it, bro.
You know what? I put it like this. Like, if you just want an old school, like 1970, 1980s, up to 1984, just watch wrestling, just to watch wrestling. I mean, that's you. You cool. I think my granddaddy would love AEW. But
It has high spots, bro. It has certain times where it's like, yo, if y'all keep going this way, y'all will do it. But it's that, and then they'll take like an hour and a half and just give you bullshit and give you 10 minutes of good shit and 30 minutes of fucking picture in picture.
Bro, you know what that
you know
sound
what?
like? That sound like WCW before it closed.
Bro,
Right
and
before
it's
close.
crazy. I hate that comparison, but it is kind of like that, but it's not at the same time. I think AEW's issues are more of like, yo, we're at this place where we can do what the fuck we want. And yeah, that's similar to WCW, but at least
Yeah.
WCW had some sort of structure there, even though it was the wrong structure. These niggas out here is doing whatever the fuck they want to do. They not promoting shows. They not none of that, bro. They got
You know
fucking
what?
Ricky Starks out here fucking doing shows in a fucking mall. Like,
Bro.
it's crazy, bro. It's crazy to me. It's
We
crazy.
got a comment from Earl. Earl, shout out to you.
He
And
said
I
that
agree with you.
some of the pay-per-views are dope. I ain't even
Only
You know what?
gonna.
problem with the only problem with pay-per-views is they long. They too
Yeah.
long. Who trying to stay up until 2 o'clock? Who
You
trying
know
to stay
what?
up until 2 o'clock?
This is
Nobody
what I
got
was
time
waiting
for that, bro. They got some
For real.
yo WWE has done a great job of taking matches that are pay-per-view worthy, but putting them on the regular TV to make regular TV seem important, and to make those shows. They're putting their
That's
mid card titles as their high point titles. Those are the titles that are getting seen every week. Every week,
Mhm.
people talking. I just saw an article today. People talking about, oh, Cody don't
hey,
fucking defend his
don't even say
title,
it
this,
because
that,
I'm
and the
gonna blow
third.
up.
And yo, it's cool. Yeah, he don't defend his title, but he's defended it more than Roman has on
Thank you.
average. On
Thank you.
average, on
Thank you.
average. So it's like, yo, what are we talking about? Yo, the main champion is not gonna be on every show. He's not gonna defend his title every week.
But he has been on every show. He
But he
just haven't
has been.
defended. He
Yeah.
hasn't defended on every show, but he has been. Roman, can you say the same thing? I'm sorry.
They were like how this the third pay-per-view he's not defending his title. Y'all niggas not even worried about that title right now.
Nah.
Who
Y'all
worried
worried
about the
about the
WWE
y'all worried
title
about
right
the
now? What
bloodline
story?
storyline.
What story is the WWE title involved in right now?
Man,
None.
Cody has more going on right now than most people want to give him credit for, because when nobody complaining, and I'm that one. I'm sorry, Mill.
Nah, go ahead, talk about it.
I'm that one. Yo, Roman, I give you credit. You built a great founding. You built a great foundation. You built a great groundswell. But I mean, we acting like Roman didn't defeat like what? What? How did he defend? Like what? 13 times within like 3 years? Like, come on, man. Come on. I don't want to hear nothing about Cody. And that's not that I'm saying I'm a rider for Cody. I have nothing against Cody, but I'm not riding for Cody. I'm just saying you can't say nothing about Cody
After
that you
that,
can't say about Roman.
my only thing with that is why would you want if they're purpose was to make Roman the biggest thing on the planet, why would you make him wrestle every week?
No, you
Why
shouldn't.
why would
You're risking it.
why would he defend that belt if he's the top heel and the top face of the company? He's the person that you see all the time, everywhere.
Exactly.
He's the face of the company and he's the top heel of the company. Of course he's not gonna wrestle every week.
So
Of
why would
course he's not gonna defend his title. Of course he's not gonna show up. That's what he's supposed to do.
Yeah,
so why
What do
do
we
we
see
because
get
Roman now?
nobody
Do
had
we
a
not
what
problem
do you
with
think?
that.
have we not seen Roman every week now? I mean, yeah, it took a little bit of time for him to get on a weekly schedule, but he's there every week. He don't got the
Yeah,
title, so he kind of got to be there every week.
Yeah, and
that's what I'm
then
saying.
nobody was saying that when Brock was doing it.
Brock was doing that. He was an attraction. He was an
Mm-mm.
attraction.
Nah, niggas was complaining when Brock was doing it.
No, no,
I was definitely one that was like, yo, I didn't like when Brock did it, and it didn't work when The Rock did it.
oh, don't
But
get me started.
everybody, but for Roman, it worked because he was still full time wrestler. We
Mm,
didn't know if Brock was full time or not, and
right,
we knew Dwayne wasn't full time.
Now,
right.
see
So
what you just said. I ain't trying to cut you off, but what you just said, we didn't know. This new modern era with all the internet stuff going on, where we know too
we know
much.
too much. We know
We
too
Yeah,
know
much.
too much.
that took a lot of
We know
luster
too
out
much.
of wrestling.
We know too much.
I try to ignore a lot of the shit that I see now because it not that it ruins it for me because I don't mind spoilers, but I do understand not wanting to know everything about wrestling.
Yes,
I think me and Janelle was talking about. Shout out to Janelle. We
Janelle.
just talking about this shit the other day, and I think they talked about it on their show, the other day about just not knowing everything. Yo, kayfabe is not dead, but it's dying because niggas we gotta know everything. Everybody gotta be in the know. Everybody's trying
Bro,
to be a reporter and get their little
right.
10, 15 minutes. Somebody want to be the next Dave Meltzer. Somebody want to be the next JD from
Everybody
NY.
want to be that.
Like yeah, nobody wants to just watch and be a
Watch it as
fan.
a fan.
Prime example. Imagine if we didn't have the internet and have all these spoilers like we did, and CM Punk did that comeback at Survivor Series.
That shit would have been crazy. Now the Survivor Series comeback, it was the worst kept secret, but it was still
It was
crazy.
so big,
It was still
It was
crazy
huge.
because you really didn't know. It was the same when Cody returned. It was the
right?
worst kept secret.
You,
Everybody
you
knew he
knew
was
it was
coming,
happening.
but even up until that moment, up until the moment his music hit, you was not sure.
Yeah, yeah.
That those type of surprises, I don't mind. Those type of surprises, I don't mind. It be the ones that be like, um, Brock Lesnar was seen in the airport
Yeah,
in fucking in New Jersey, so he gonna be in AEW tonight. Type
yeah. Like,
shit.
come on,
Like
bro.
what are we talking about, bro? What's going on, bro? Like that's really where like yo, as a fan, you gotta step back from that. The fucking video of Kevin Owens and fucking what's his name showing off the car, Randy showing
Yeah,
off the car.
Randy. Yep.
Yo, whoever
I
recorded
pretend like
that,
you ain't
whoever
see it.
recorded that as a whole, whoever
Yeah.
recorded that
Oh,
as a
Like you
whole.
ain't see it. Pretend
You're
like
a
you
hoe,
didn't see
bro, because that shit. Why would you do that and then post that, bro? That like people actively try to prove that wrestling is fake, but don't really understand what's really behind wrestling. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? It's a TV show just like everything else. It's got actors. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, bro.
But yo, let me get your opinion on something.
Here
Um,
we go.
the whole Jay Cargill thing. Who do you think? Who do you think did it? Because we
Rikishi.
we already said who we think it is.
Rikishi.
You stupid.
it.
Did it for
Yo,
the
you
wrong-
stole
Nah,
my joke. Dang it. You stole my joke.
in all
Dang it, I said
honesty, I
Rikishi.
don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't want to speculate. I don't want to
Okay.
say it's Bianca because I think
I don't think it's her.
that there should be a breakup with them. I just don't think that it's necessarily it has to be right now.
No, they got
Want to say it's a little
I
too
kind of
obvious.
like them. I kind of like them as a tag team together. I kind of
yeah.
like Bianca kind of taking Jay under her wing and kind of showing her the ropes and like guiding her what to do, what not to do. You know what I'm saying? That's cool.
Mm,
That's female John Cena, so she's under the right care. But
true.
um, but it could be Charlotte.
I ain't even think
I
about it.
can see, I can see it being Charlotte.
I
I can
heard a
see it
lot of
being
people saying
Charlotte.
Charlotte. Heard a lot
I
of
can
people
see
saying
that
Charlotte, but
because
I heard that Charlotte was going to be on the shelf for a little bit longer too. But see, that's the
yeah,
problem. We know too much.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
We know too much. Like for all we know, it could have been Kane, but we know too
right. We
much.
know too much. This shit could be fake. This shit could be a ploy.
true.
It could
It
be.
could be fake. You never know, bro. You never know. Cause like what led to that? Like I missed it, so I didn't know what happened. I just saw Jade on the car.
Yeah, they never showed
So
what happened.
Yeah.
I didn't know what led to that. And they were
Right.
like how Bianca ran out to her and shit. But I was just like, well, why is everybody saying if it's Bianca if Bianca wasn't there in the first place? So like
Like
True.
that was just weird. So I was like, yo, I don't know who it's gonna be.
they just left her laying there like a Pornhub aftermath. And I
Yo,
mean,
that shit look crazy.
yeah, it looked crazy.
That shit look crazy. She
At
look
the
like
same time, you
Yamcha.
see the picture. No, I'm kidding. 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 But at
She
the
look
same
like Yamcha real
time,
quick after he got blown up by the Cybermen.
yes, yeah, you true. You
I
true
don't
on
know
that.
why they had her in that crazy ass pose. That shit was wild.
I
Yeah,
think she
that
chose
was
that
the worst pose they could have
Yo, it
had
looked
her.
like yo, in all honesty, yo, if anybody would have came to that and that shit was a real accident, yo, they'd have probably called vehicular homicide on that, bro. That she looked
Yeah.
crazy on the top of that hood.
like, bro. I don't know if y'all ever fell from anything from any height before, but you don't land like that.
Right.
Mm.
Don't get me wrong.
It was
I
weird
love
that
rescue.
she was on top of the car. It was a whole like the whole accident looked weird. Like just from
Yeah.
the photo. Maybe I'll go back and look to see what led up to that. But it looked weird. But I was just like, yo, storyline, it is what it is. Everything ain't gonna be perfect.
Yeah,
So I
Yeah.
don't harp on the little shit.
yeah.
Um um
It's
but
it's
nah,
the same way.
I couldn't speculate. I really don't know. Shit, it could be Bailey. Who fucking knows? Who knows? It could
Said it
be
was
it could be a whole bunch
really
of people.
Naomi.
I want to
See,
say so. Like
I don't think
this
it's
feels real,
Naomi. I
real
don't see
Rikishi.
if it's Naomi, her
I don't
whole
think so.
gimmick had to change. Her whole gimmick had to change.
She
Bro,
got it from the bloodline.
you didn't see the look she had. They showed
Yo,
this
but that's what
look.
everybody keeps talking about. These looks. These looks. So I'm gonna check it out. Because that's what everybody been saying. Yo, they said Bianca had a look. Somebody said Bailey had a look. Somebody said, yo, it was just weird. Somebody said Naomi had a look. I was just like, all right. I'm gonna
I
check
think
it
this
out.
is
Cause
set up.
I missed that. I came in right after that. I think that went off.
I think that's a setup though. Like I said, this feels real Rikishi-ish.
Yeah.
Yo, real Rikishi is. Like they don't
Real
know, like they don't know
Rikishi-ish.
where to go with it, but there's enough choices that they can just pick one.
Exactly. So we'll see who shows up at Survivor Series for the fifth member of the team because they say she's out. They say she's out for Survivor
But I
Series.
wonder why though. I really
I
wonder
didn't
why
look
they
to
took
see
her out
who
of
it was.
War Gaming. There's got to be a reason behind that.
Well, if you want to know my opinion, I think there are going to be some high spots in the match that maybe she ain't ready for. And that's the
Okay.
part of that what I keep saying. We know too much.
Yeah.
We know
You know
too
what? You
much.
know what else? You know what else doesn't help is that we understand too much.
Yep.
Yeah.
I realized that as a fan growing up, I never realized
Uh-oh.
why people hated um John Cena. I never could understand why people hated John Cena. What up, babe?
I
I
fucking
couldn't
not seen her.
understand. Yo, people hated that man. I could never understand the booze. I could never understand none of that. Never. But I was a fan, and I wasn't always in the dirt sheets and trying to read up on looking up
No.
why niggas hate John Cena and trying to figure out this, that, and the third. I was just like,
No.
yo, man, this man is great. Why y'all hate this
Yeah.
nigga for? What's wrong? What's wrong with y'all?
I
Janelle,
mean,
Then
what's
growing up
up?
and then realizing like, yo, people felt like he was force fed to us and all that. And I was like, oh, okay, I can see that.
you talking about John
But
Cena?
still, like, they missed those types of interact. Oh, I think I left my fucking
You
Right.
talking,
outside.
no, we still hear you. But if you said that about John
Tell her
Cena,
to jump on too. She could jump on the podcast too.
yo,
Yeah,
Janelle.
she ain't tripping on.
Oh shit!
Oh, Janelle at work. She ain't
Like,
tripping on.
Yeah, she ain't tripping.
Janelle might say F all that. But yo, I send Janelle a little bit. But
not.
no, this is my whole
You're
thing.
saying
Like,
that she's really injured.
Good.
Wow.
but yo, if you said that about Cena, then I mean, what you gonna say about Roman?
Nah, see when Roman was coming up, that's when I was, I don't want to say really watching wrestling, but I was more into it, more over than being a fan. So I kind of understood where people came from with the feeling like you was being force fed and this, that, and the third. I could get
Oh
that.
no, I'm with that.
But then,
I'm with that movement.
but then
That's what I'm getting at.
Roman, he wasn't that bad back then. Promos
It really
aside,
wasn't.
bro, it wasn't his time. It wasn't his time. The way they were trying to present him wasn't authentic, and the people understood that, so they just left it alone. They was just like, "Yo, we don't like it. We don't like it."
I know I don't like it. I don't like it to this day. I still
Big
don't.
Dog Roman, I don't have no problem with Big Dog Roman.
I still don't like it.
I actually prefer him over Shield Roman, to be honest with you.
I like the shirt that he and Taker had with the graveyard dolls. I like
that shit was hard. That was hard.
It was hard.
That was a hard shirt.
As soon as that joke was talking about, I'm in my remission, y'all. Man.
Yeah, nah. He definitely had to get his promo game up. So
Matter of fact, I want one of y'all to see it. Say it. I'm in remission, y'all. See it.
No.
See it. So, I want to show you how I responded to that shit.
that's crazy.
No.
You ain't cheer for him when he came back from Reed's in remission.
As soon as he
had the tank top on and shit.
As soon as he said,
hair and
I'm
a ponytail
in remission,
and
y'all.
whatnot.
I'm like, ah.
He finally had took out the blue contacts.
Oh God. Oh, let's not talk about the blue contact era.
He finally took out. Yo, that was a Vince move, though. That was a Vince move.
Yo.
And in all honesty, if you really look at who he is, him having blue eyes wouldn't have been so far fetched because his mom is white. So I wasn't so upset with the blue eyes situation, but like I got why people was like, "Oh, bro, why you got the blue eyes for?"
Janelle, we were force fed who? We were force fed who? Because I know we were force fed Roman. They tried.
But she just don't. But she don't like Roman, so we can't go about. She don't. She does no version of Roman.
Why do you think I keep talking to Janelle?
No version of Roman. She don't like no version of Roman.
Bro, when I tell you he hates Samoans, I mean that shit. He don't like no Samoans, bro.
That's what. Listen, people are for everybody, bro. So that's okay if you don't like it. It's fine. Like that's I had to come to grips with that with people how they talk about Chris Jericho. Like I get it. Like it's not for everybody.
Chris Jericho now is trash.
No, Chris Jericho now is absolute trash. Absolute garbage.
Yeah, I hate this version of Chris Jericho.
Absolute garbage. That learning tree shit, Janelle loves that shit. Party. She loves it, bro. She loves it.
Chris Jericho,
I don't. That's not Chris Jericho to me. That's not Chris Jericho. That's not Chris Jericho. So, nah, that he's
I don't
crazy.
think Samoa's now, but Roman. And I love Janelle more and more. Thank you.
Yeah. She don't like Roman. She never has. Never has. It's been adamant. Don't like Roman. Don't like Roman.
What is it about him though?
Hey, no one take that screenshot because my ex-wife can use that against me. But anyway, Janelle, I love you more and more.
I mean, I don't see it. I don't see why people hate Roman. I like Roman.
It's just like I said, everybody not for everybody, bro. Like certain people just connect to people differently. You know what I'm saying?
How long have you liked Roman though? How long have you liked Roman?
When he first came up to the E, because I ain't that OVW, I never really watched that.
Yeah, okay.
I've heard about it.
I've been a Roman fan from the start. I fucked with him. I've been a Roman fan from the start.
Okay. I will tell you this. When they first appeared, the Shield first appeared, That's where I'm gonna start at. I was like, yo, that's the next one up. You can obviously tell he was the next one up. And then nothing was clicking, nothing was popping. Everything was corny for me. Everything was like nothing was like clicking. And then you kept trying to make him click, and you can't make somebody click. Look at Mr. Perfect. You can't make him click. Mr. Perfect made himself click. Yeah. You can't make somebody click. And it just wasn't clicking. I'm like, yo, just screw it. And then they came up with the whole they compared him to John Cena with the 5 moves of doom.
But everybody has a 5 moves of doom.
Yeah, like everybody.
I hate that. Everybody got that.
Yeah, everybody got that because I mean it's just funny.
Yeah,
it just made it more easier for me. I'm like, yo, I'm still not gonna like this guy. And so when Tribal Chief came along after a while, I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot. And then I'm like, okay, I had to give it a lot of shots. Yo, he's getting better on the mic. He's getting better at doing this. He's getting better at selling in the ring. He's getting better at doing these things. At the same time, like that took what, 10, 12 years? I'm sorry. I mean, just as a fan, I'm like,
yeah, sometimes it takes that. Sometimes it takes. Yeah. It took Jordan how long before he caught his first ring?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like it takes. Sometimes it just, it got to be the right place at the right time, exactly. And the right circumstances. Everything got to hit all at once.
So it's not that I hate him. It's just like, you playing for the wrong team sometimes. Like I'm a Laker fan, so like I'm not gonna cheer for Boston. Yeah, you playing for the wrong team. Like after so many years, you playing for the wrong team. I'm not with it, and that's just me. So it's not that I hate Samoans.
You do.
I don't.
You do.
But
what other Samoan? You don't like Jay Uso? You not feeling Jay?
He good.
Okay. What about Bronson Reed?
He all right.
Oh,
yeah. I can respect Roman for wanting to put his family on, but I'm good on it.
Yeah, yo, listen.
Thank you. It's not like I hate them.
I tried once and unsuccessfully attempted to get her to like Roman, so I don't do that no more.
Jamil, man, you talk about this. I mean, you have to talk about this.
Tell me Roman should have won that Royal Rumble in 2015. I mean, he was messed up.
He shouldn't have.
He didn't need it though.
He didn't
need it. He's one of those guys that don't need those type of matches to get a title shot. It never did really.
But don't you think that would have hated him more?
You don't even need them type of matches. Like, yo, just use him. This like he's a powerhouse. Use him as a powerhouse, as with a good face, a good physique. Use him, but he ain't need to win that.
But listen, the best thing that happened to Roman was to get Paul Heyman behind him.
That was it.
Because
why in the hell Roman Reigns?
Y'all couldn't tell me shit. I was like, yeah, he talking his shit now. Let him talk his shit.
Why in the hell Roman Reigns got more main events at WrestleMania than like everybody that we love?
Because nigga was the top guy, and Vince for like 8-9 years was trying to make him the top guy and trying to make people like him.
He wasn't putting him at the top of the show. We hated this dude. We hated this dude. The crowd hated this dude.
It wasn't enough hate. It wasn't enough hate. It wasn't enough hate for them to take him down off the card.
True.
It was a loud enough minority to make it seem like it was a big thing, but it was the same thing with John Cena. It was a loud enough minority to make it seem like people really hated him, but it was a loud few.
But that was only after, and this is my only argument with you. That was only after John Cena had done so much that they were tired of him. You made people tired of Roman Reigns from the jump. You kept on trying to push him.
I think people were tired of. I think at that point, people were tired of Cena because he was just like impossible to beat. You know what I'm saying? One of them secret final boss type dudes.
Yeah. When he first started jumping, John Cena, like, yo, everybody was behind him. And then it was like, yo, he's just going to win every time. All right.
Yeah, like he shouldn't have killed the Shield. Like there's a couple of missteps. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, yo,
Roman didn't get that grace Roman was just like, we tired of you already. You
Bro,
ain't
the
even
nigga wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. And they tried to force him to make him ready. He wasn't ready.
I have nothing against John. But Roman Reigns,
yeah, they tried to put Roman in way too fast.
No, when I say John, I mean Roman's real name. I have nothing.
You mean?
I have nothing against John.
Even with Roman, the best thing that happened to Roman, not just Paul Heyman, COVID.
COVID is the best thing. That prolonged a little.
Well, that let him sit back and figure out what the next move is going to be.
Yeah, once we had COVID, once COVID hit and it was no fans in the ring, and he could actually show who the fuck he is.
Because he stayed out that whole time. He was out. Whole time they quarantined. I mean, he did do a little bit of time in the Thunderdome, but like in that whole beginning, he wasn't there. He wasn't there. He was not there. And nigga said, "Yo, I'm not putting my family or my health in jeopardy for that." And he was not there. So that's why Drew got where he got for a hot second. That he was on the top of the gate because he didn't have Roman, because Roman was out. So it took him until that summer to be like, yo, all right, this is what we gonna do. Because when did they do that? Right after SummerSlam, when he popped up with Paul Heyman that summer. So yeah, it was like, man, good times. Good times.
It was though, bro. Like,
good times, bro. I'm sitting here thinking about like, yo, that pop when the camera panned over, when he turned his head and panned over, and it was Paul Heyman, and it was crazy because for so long people said, yo, team him up with Paul Heyman. Team him up with Paul Heyman. Team him up. And they never did it. And they finally did it. It worked because it's crazy because even then, Roman was still doing his own promos. Roman was still doing his own shit. Paul Heyman wasn't talking for him. Paul Heyman was introducing him. Paul Heyman was the how can I explain it? Paul Heyman was he was the batting practice for Roman before Roman comes up. He's what gave Roman that. He's what gives Roman that confidence. He comes in, he bigs Roman up. This is your tribal chief. Acknowledge him. And by then, the crowd is so hyped up off of that when Roman speaks, everybody's paying attention. Everybody's put. It was a perfect, to the point where now all Paul Heyman got to do is say, "My name is Paul Heyman," and that's it.
That's
it. He's like, I am the advocate and the wise man to the tribal chief, and then Roman just takes over. He don't have to say nothing no more for Roman.
Because Roman Drew's before that to save his life. Roman got his behind. Roman got clapped in promos before that. Before that.
Yeah, I remember seeing
he was reading off of shit off like he had shit on his wrist. Like he was seeing like he didn't have enough. He was giving shit to say. He wasn't that suffering succotash thing. He was giving that.
I understand that he was giving that, but if you really smooth with your stuff, you take bullet points and you make it better. The ones who know how to do it, they did it. And I think that's what Cena said when he said it like, yo, you want to be the big dog? You want to be the face of the company? You got to learn how to do one, son. It's called a promo. You got to learn how to do it. And I think that's what he was getting at. Take the bullet points, but make it unique to yourself.
But also putting him in a promo match against John Cena was wrong as well. That was
like,
yo, never done that.
I'm not going to lie.
It was funny. Fuck that.
Nah, it was a great moment.
Promo battle, I don't want to see.
That's not who you. That's not you. Don't put niggas up against John Cena. That's crazy.
Nah, yeah, John Cena only motherfuckers, bro.
John Cena freestyle right on you, right in your face,
right in your face in your hometown. We don't give Cena enough.
You can't come back. You can't come back from that. You can't come back from that.
We love
like yo that was when they did that with Austin Theory, with him and Austin Theory. Yo, bro, you can't. How you come back from that? Why they did that to that man?
He ain't never recovered since.
Never. That man in the tag team division now.
We love to give John Cena credit on the freestyle ability, but Mike skills, period, we don't give him enough credit.
Nah,
Like
bro,
there's,
he's one of
in
the
my
top.
opinion, there's Paul Heyman up here,
Yeah.
all the way up here. And somewhere not far behind Mike Skills, John Cena somewhere up in there, up in this
Absolutely.
Mhm.
area. So
Absolutely.
I can't say where he lands at, but John Cena, you cannot. Like, try him if you want to.
Nah,
I don't want
facts.
to try.
Facts.
That's
Yeah,
true.
nah. And putting him at that time against John Cena was crazy. That was crazy.
And you could tell he was getting legit mad.
Well, he was mad at himself for getting his promo, so I can understand that.
Oh
He
yeah,
wasn't mad at John Cena. He mad at himself.
you mad at himself, like, bro.
Yeah, he was pissed at himself. You look crazy out there, bro.
Yeah.
He saw himself 15 years ago saying what he would do, and then thought that he was good enough by himself. But yeah, I got a question though. I saw one online talking about powerhouses. And they said you got to delete one from history. Delete one from history. And if I'm not mistaken, it was Goldberg, Brock Lesnar.
It's Goldberg.
Yeah. Like you even had to finish that, bro.
It don't matter who it is. It's Goldberg. It's Goldberg.
I actually agree, but dang, I actually want to have at least like a 4-minute conversation on this.
All right, yo, Mike, real quick. Let's let him say who it is, and then say I'll answer that.
I don't even remember who it was anymore.
Now, go ahead.
Brock
No,
Lesnar.
I think it was him. I think it was Brock. I think it was
Goldberg, Brock Lesnar.
Was it Big
Bobby Lashley, and Batista.
And Batista. Yep, that's
Oh,
exactly
still
what it was.
Goldberg.
Yeah, it's still Goldberg. Even though I'll be honest with you,
Batista was kind of.
I hate that I would say this. As much as I love him, yo, I could have went Bobby too. I could have gone Bobby.
You know,
Bobby.
I would keep Bobby.
So I love Bobby. Yeah, anybody Jaleel will attest to this. I love Bobby. I love Bobby. I love Bobby. Like that's my guy. My guy.
Mm-hmm.
But boy, and it's not really his fault. And I've been speaking on how it's not his fault. But yo, he hasn't really done nothing in the past 2-3 years as an active wrestler, really, to be like.
You know what though?
Man?
I will argue this. Goldberg is going to be my pick. Like, get rid of him.
Nah, yeah, automatically.
Yeah, for real.
But I would say if you put Bobby in the same position as you put Batista, I say you don't miss nothing.
Well, people forget that his fall wasn't his fault. It was really Bray Wyatt's fault. And not to say that it was Bray Wyatt's fault because Bray Wyatt got sick, but his fall came from Bray Wyatt getting sick.
No, think about it. You got Bobby, who came up at a similar time as Brock. If you put Bobby and replace Bobby with Batista.
No, I get what you're saying. But even then, at that time, Bobby was in the company. Bobby was doing IC title shit. Bobby has never been. This is I want to say this is probably the lowest point in his WWE career. What he just went through these past 2 years, 3 years, 2.5 years is probably the lowest point in Bobby Lashley's career. He has always held a title or been in a top feud. Always. Like they book him strong enough to make you interested. Like he's always a main event player. Even if he's not really in the main event scene, he's always there. And from when what's his name got sick, because they were supposed to have their match.
Right.
He got sick, and then they gave him the Andre the Giant shit just to placate him, and didn't have no match at Mania. What did he do after that?
What do
if you look at his career from that point on, he did nothing until they tried to do the Pride shit with the Street Profits, which was never gonna work because it's y'all three totally different niggas, 4 totally different niggas. Put y'all together like that was crazy. You trying to make the Hurt Business with them niggas? Nah.
And just to take nothing away from the Street Profits, because I feel Montez Ford is going to be a star. They just need to let him go.
Yeah, to be honest with you, both of them niggas could be. Let him go. Let him go where?
Yeah,
let him rock.
Yeah,
let him rock.
That's
let him rock.
That's
I think Montez Ford is the. I'm sorry to cut y'all off. I think Montez Ford
you know
is
what, Janelle?
our version of
That's true. That's true.
Oh, no.
Bobby, yeah.
Yeah.
That was his low point.
that was.
Absolutely. You know what? You absolutely
Yeah.
right.
I think Montez
Absolutely right.
Ford is our
It was
version
entertaining,
of
but it was
Michael.
entertaining though, because that was your boy Rusev Day, and y'all was, you know what I'm saying? That was everybody enjoyed that.
Rusev Day was cool, but I think
I
Montez
never
Ford,
understood the Rusev Day. I never understood the gimmick. So that's why I could never get behind it, because I never
because
understood the
it
gimmick.
was never intentional.
It was
You
No,
didn't
I
understand
know it
because
wasn't.
not
That's
intentional.
why it never clicked for me,
and
because it
that's why
wasn't intentional.
I liked it, but I was just like, but it's
Yo, it did. I
nothing.
didn't understand it. Yo, after maybe like 2 months, I was like, all right, bro, what's going on, bro? What are we doing? But he was popular, and I got why he was popular, because he's charismatic. So I never was like, nah, this is trash. It wasn't one of those things. I could never get behind it, because it never clicked for me. I never understood it. I couldn't understand
Because
the
it was
gimmick.
not intentional. Like
Right.
they didn't even intend for it to be
It was
that
an
way.
accident.
Yeah, it was an accident. Thanksgiving theme thing. So Thanksgiving Day, Rusev Day, and then it became something.
Yeah, it
So
just moved
that's
from
one of
there.
those. And then you know what? You know what happens when you get more popular, when the company don't intend for you to get popular. We know what happens. We know what happened in that era. We know what happened.
Seen it happen to Zack Ryder, Long Island IZ.
We know what
Main
happened.
example. That man went from having one of the biggest YouTube channels, period, to selling other niggas merch.
And that's the thing.
So
during that area, you couldn't do that.
couldn't do it.
You couldn't do that.
They had him.
Rusev,
I'll never forget what I don't remember what pay-per-view it was, but I never forget sitting right here in this living room and watching that man peddle the Undertaker's merch, bro, on a table, bro, like a little infomercial during the fucking pay-per-view, bro. I said,
wait,
nah, not my nigga, bro.
wait. You said right there in your living room? That's what your living room look like?
No, not here.
Oh, my bad, because I'm like, yo, I can't come visit you in there. I gotta be working out all night. I gotta be working out all night in the living room. Like I wanted to watch
out there. My brother just got the music going.
No, I'm looking at the bars. I'm like, yo, I gotta do pull-ups all night.
Nah, it's a canopy bed. It's a canopy bed. I'm in my nephew's room. I'm sitting in my nephew's room real quick.
Just tell everybody you gotta do.
Why you putting the man out there like that, man? This ain't that type of show. We only do that.
No. Like, because I'm like, yo, I gotta do pull-ups all night just to watch the
all the bars.
So
I feel that. I
gotta get my Scott Steiner on. I gotta get my Scott Steiner on all night. Bobby Lashley, Scott Steiner.
Yo, this one for you, Brody.
Yo, she'll never let me get over that, because that shit, hurt my heart, hurt my soul to see that man peddling Undertaker Funko Pops and Undertaker t-shirts on a pay-per-view, bro. It hurt my heart, bro. It killed me inside, bro.
Janelle, I'm sure I sent you an invite. I'm sure I sent
you. Leave us alone, man. Stop trying to get us fired. We can't listen. Family, we didn't know make money yet. We can't help out. Shit.
That was one of the greatest intercontinental champions of all time, bro.
Okay, now you wow.
Zack Ryder was one of the.
He was all right, bro.
To my Zack Ryder,
he was fired. Yo, John Cena fucked that up.
All right. One of the greatest intercontinental champions of all time. You got Zack Ryder. All right, let's go through a little bit. Razor Ramon.
Yeah.
Bret Hart.
Yeah.
Mr. Perfect.
Okay.
You want to throw in Zack Ryder right there, right?
I go Chris Jericho.
Chris Jericho then?
Yeah.
Ultimate Warrior?
No.
It's colorful. Let's just call it what it is, bro.
I see.
I mean, you got one
I'm not saying top 5. I'm just saying like.
Don't change it up on me. Don't change it up.
No. Listen, I'm not saying top 5. There's definitely 9, 10 more better than him. Not saying that, but he's definitely, for me, he's up there.
Somebody got to hold on, wait.
I said that, Jay. I said Jericho. I'm gonna
read this, but I know how to.
That's his belt. That's Jericho's belt.
I know how to bleep myself, so I'm gonna read this. Your boy Jericho better IC champion than Zach.
It's true. I don't disagree.
Jericho holding it down 9 times. That's pretty good. That's pretty.
That was his belt, bro. That when he was in the E, that was his belt. He was the nigga to beat for that. He was the nigga to beat for that.
Let me ask you this: they just put out a new customized CM Punk World Heavyweight title.
Oh, from when he won that Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
That shit look hard though.
So with Chris Jericho being the one that has the reign, the title, the long, not the longest reigning, but the most IC titles, how would you design his belt? How, if you had to do a customized, this is a customized, we gonna put this into storage, just put it up in the glass belt. How would you do that?
That's
Chris Jericho IC title. What format are you using? Tell me about what you see.
Yeah, I wanna see what you would do with that, Brody.
That's interesting. I'd have to make that on 2K and see. That's interesting.
Hey, man, honestly, go ahead.
What did his side plates look like? I don't remember what his side plates look. I gotta look that up.
I mean, which strap are you going with though? Which strap are you going with?
Oh, I'm gonna definitely go with the white strap.
The white strap for IC for Jericho?
Yeah.
I love the white strap. That's my favorite belt.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one he had, right? Am I tripping? He had that one too. He held that.
Jericho had the oval one.
Yeah, he had the oval one.
He did have the big oval one. He didn't have the white one at one point.
Never.
I might have to look back at that.
No.
Never had it.
Never had that. Never. Jericho never had it.
I don't know. Okay. I know I gotta steal this. I gotta steal this from Janelle though, because I was thinking that Jericho belt having the light.
You gotta have him light up.
You gotta have it light up. You gotta have it light up.
Gotta light up like the jacket.
Back of that title, it gotta have like the countdown, the original countdown that he had.
Janelle,
maybe the side plates have like a list. Maybe the side plates like have a little list, like for the list of Jericho.
The list of that would be hard though.
That would be hard. The side plates. The
funny
side
part
plates
about it though is that nigga don't want nothing to do with the E. Let us say.
But you know, we go back.
No. You're wrong. You're wrong. Jericho is not excluded that he would not fuck with the E. I hate to cuss on here. Jericho is not excluded that he would not fuck with the E again.
And then you curse.
He is not excluded it. I had to say it the way I had to say it, brother.
He don't want to be in the Hall of Fame. That's for sure.
Damn. Nah, that would be a fire belt. I would have to get that. Not even going front.
The list, the countdown.
And
you know what? You know what? Because I hate the big W. I hate those belts. But if you had a big plate on it that had a countdown on it, I'm with it.
Yo, Janelle going ham right now.
I'm with it. Yo, put up what you say.
Top plate's gotta have
the 1,000 holes.
Put the list on the side plates. You gotta put the list on the side plates. I love it.
Crazy. That would be crazy.
Hard.
Janelle, why don't we talk more?
Yo, if y'all want her on, y'all just gotta tell her y'all want her on. Y'all just gotta put it together. And I'm just letting y'all know that because she's gonna tell y'all the same thing.
You know what? Nah, you know what we gotta do? We gotta have a show with you, Stan, Janelle. Nah, no Stu. Stu. You know Stu gonna be on it if Stan gonna be on it. Eric.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you want a shop show? We gotta do a shop show.
Yeah.
All right. We gotta do a shop show. All right, bet. We'll get that together. We'll get that together.
We gotta do like a crossover on both platforms, like some big time shit.
Yeah, facts. I'm with it.
This shit would be lit.
Not on no Diddy riding stuff, but just on a crossover platform.
No, of course.
Yo, with that being said, we done did this for about an hour, bro.
Yo, let me ask Mike a question real quick. Yo, you going to Saturday night's Green event? You in there?
I'm gonna put this up.
I don't know yet.
Yeah, me and my people, we got tickets for that.
Okay, nice.
You want to hear the fucked up part? The only reason I'm going because I want an "I Love You, Long Island" Jacob Fatu shirt.
That should be
one
hard.
in Brooklyn, bro. I was tight.
Oh, they had one in Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Oh,
I was
man.
tight,
Yeah, that'd be
bro.
hard.
I was like, come on. I was like, fuck it. We going to this one because I'm going to get one of these.
I don't know. To be honest with you, bro, I like live shows, but then I don't like live shows, bro. It's a funny thing, bro. Like, I be hyped to go, and then when I get there, I be like, yo, ready to go home.
No, that's a fact.
Yeah,
after an hour or two, I'll be like, yeah.
Especially if I came from work, like right before, bro, I'll be there and I just be like, yo, I enjoy it, but I can't really enjoy it because I be tired. So I don't know, maybe.
Yo, the live show hold a special place in my heart, so I can understand from your perspective, but
yeah.
I mean, I get it. I get it.
You don't really get it.
I actually thinking Rumble.
Like I love an indie show. Like I'll do an indie show. Them big ass WWE shows, bro. Them shits, bro. And then you going through crowds. You got to fight with Nick. Oh man, nah, bro. That just sound appealing to me.
You should have seen it in Columbus, Georgia, when the Shield was first popping. You know, I'm talking Columbus, Georgia. The Shield was first popping. They was coming out through the audience.
Mm-hmm.
Now, mind you, this is a house show, not a televised, whatever. Yo, they had a little trouble.
Yeah, I can imagine. They had
a little trouble getting down there.
I could imagine.
That's why Jay better chill with these house shows, man.
Yeah. I might do the holiday show though. They do the holiday show. I might do that.
Y'all they doing that at MSG. You know what? Might think about that one.
MSG, yeah, I might do that.
At MSG?
Yeah, MSG.
They always do the holiday show at MSG.
Oh man, you know what? I'm seeing like
out there, bro.
Yeah, see, I don't like them like that.
Hey, you don't like them shit.
I be hyped to go, and then when I get there, just be like, yo, like I'm ready to go home, tired.
That's why, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Not just because of the price. I can't do Vegas, bro. That's gonna be too much. I'm gonna get frustrated.
I did my Mania last year. I'm actually good. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
Bro, you talking about last year? I did Mania 2011. I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good. I did my first Mania last year. I'm good, bro.
Oh, okay.
I don't need that experience again. It'll be cool to go, but I don't need it. I don't need to.
You know what?
Like, this was WrestleMania 40. I think if I would have missed it, if I didn't go to night one, I think I would have been upset. I think I'd have been mad. So I'm it was cool.
You just put it on your business out.
But to be fair, it was brick. It was cold, bro. So you enjoying the show, but you really can't because you freezing. It was a lot. But I had a great time, yo. That fucking Little Caesars pizza hit in that fucking stadium. That Little Caesars, yo.
You got a fresh one? You got a fresh one right out the oven?
Fresh, bro. Fresh. Bro,
right out the oven. You can't beat it, bro.
You can't, bro. Fresh, bro. That shit was so good. I didn't care how much it cost, bro. I was spending it.
Bro, fresh out the oven, you can't beat that.
We saw the little boy next to us had one. I was like, nah, I gotta get one. I gotta get one. Yo, it looks so. I was like, nah, there ain't no way this pizza look that good. I said, my pizza ain't gonna look like this, bro. But it sure did, though. Pizza look just like that, bro.
Nah, you talking about come to Vegas? Like, nah, man.
All the time, Little Caesars is a great pizza for like a $6 pizza, bro. People sit on it all the time, yo. But you can't beat that kind of taste for a $6, $7 pizza, bro.
You tell them to give you one fresh out. If you tell them to give you one fresh out, you good.
You said that pizza stadium was so good.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you. Little Caesars fresh out, you can't.
Nah, that could be wild good, bro.
People shit on it, bro. Like fresh out, bro. But Little Caesars.
And then too many of us said something about it because they start realizing they go charge an extra $1 or $2 just for the fresh out.
Just because it's fresh out.
For the fresh out, they started charging you extra for it.
For the hot and ready.
For the hot and ready. It was already hot and ready, but then when you ask for the fresh out, you gotta
charge me an extra $1 because it's hot and ready. It's crazy.
Yeah, they was already hot and ready.
Yeah. But then when you ask for the fresh out, no more Manias?
Nah, I mean, listen, I never say never, but I don't want to go on. First of all, I don't want to go on the West Coast to see Mania. If I go on the West Coast, I want to enjoy being on the West Coast, bro. And if I go for Mania, I'm gonna be in wrestling mode. So
Yeah,
nah, but I never say never. I just the experience was cool. So like, I definitely want to do like a Rumble one day. Um,
bro, I'm really
I don't
thinking about
really,
that one
I'm
in
not really, I
Indy
don't really
though.
care about a Survivor Series like that. I don't really care
Bro,
about a SummerSlam like that, but definitely a Rumble. I could definitely go see a Rumble and I'll be all right.
that's what I'm saying, bro. They got this one in Philly. I mean, not Philly, in Indy. I'm thinking about it. I'm really thinking about it.
And then we
Yeah.
got Janelle talking about it didn't make any sense because my half bougie ass was 50-50 on it.
Nah, I ain't gonna front though. SummerSlam is gonna be in MetLife, so I mean, I'm thinking about that one too.
Yeah, see, SummerSlam, we gotta be
That's
there.
in
Gotta be there, bro.
hometown, yeah.
Listen,
I
let me
gotta
tell you
see.
something. For us as content creators, not really me so much because I don't really do it like that, but as content creators, it would not make sense for us to be from New York and not be there.
True.
You know what,
Just
bro?
even
I respect that.
if you networking, even if you just putting your name out there, yo, I do family business podcast, blah 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 blah. Yo,
No,
it
no, no.
don't
Hey,
hurt.
stop right there. Advertise yourself.
Who me?
Yeah, advertise yourself.
Yo, all right. Yeah, I'm Hill Classic. I do music. I love wrestling. Hopefully one day I can intertwine the both. But nah, that's it. Y'all can just follow me at _Hill Classic. Like I said, I'll be playing video games and working. That's it.
Shit, you one of us, bro. Fuck that.
One of the wrestling, I leave the wrestling podcast and stuff as much as I used to have one, but I leave that for y'all because I realize that that's not really a space that I want to be in. I like talking about wrestling, but I also don't want to be in a space where shit starts to get confrontational all the time and that like I want to enjoy the shit.
So
I
Yeah,
want
man,
to enjoy.
so
And
man,
you know what it is? You know what it really is because I endure a lot on the music side and I see the podcast side of things from on Janelle's end and how similar that is, how much y'all go through on that side is the same as what we go through on the music side. Yeah, I don't need to deal with both of that. That's crazy.
Mill, that
mm-hmm.
means you don't watch the rest of the podcast where you can just sit back, chill, and relax.
Yo, I love
That
to
mean you
listen to
don't.
podcasts. I love to listen to a wrestling
No, no,
podcast,
no.
especially.
That means you don't listen to us. You just want
Yeah,
this, right?
yeah,
You
I
know what?
do.
You do.
Yeah, I try to get on. I try to get on y'all's when y'all pop up. I'll do backstage brawl.
Yeah.
Uh, uh, um, uh, Jobber they. I try to get on with them, but they usually on when I'm at work, so I kind of like listen in and out.
Mm-hmm.
But I do Steph Hardy sometimes. Steph Hardy, she got a talk show like voice. So
I'm
when she
trying to
talk, I
get
feel
her
like I'm on a
on
talk
here,
show.
bro. We
I feel
trying to
like
get
I'm
her on here.
yo.
Steph
She's
Hardy.
always willing. She'll get on. She's
I
dope.
fuck
She's
with
dope.
her,
She know
man.
what she's talking
Get
about.
on.
Yeah, hell
She
yeah.
know what she's talking
Hell
about. She know
Yeah,
what
and
she's talking
everything
about.
goes pause. Like it's all about
Yeah,
her.
like I wrestling. I listen to mostly wrestling podcasts, but mainly because I like to support my family, and I love that y'all doing positive things. And in order to have a following, you guys got to have people that are on all the time. So I try to make it a thing. Like even when Stan come on and he doing his little Twitch thing, and he be on playing the game, yo, I'd say all the time, yo, I'm gonna just jump on, even if it's for 5 minutes, because
Mm-hmm.
that gives it that's something towards him moving up in that space.
Yes,
So
sir.
as long as y'all keep having them numbers grow, if I'm not there, y'all that's like a loss. So I try to jump on when y'all get on, even if it's for a few
Yo,
minutes, few seconds, or whatever.
and boost the link real quick.
Say again.
Nah, I was telling Tori to send Beast the link.
Oh yeah.
Send
Nah,
Beast.
so
Send them for
I'm
what? No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm
Nick
joking.
stupid.
I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Yeah. But nah, I love what y'all doing, bro. I love, like I
I
said,
appreciate that, bro.
y'all guys are family, so
Nah, fact.
I'm always supporting, always support, always gonna support.
Same
Always.
same with us, man. We, you know, it's a lot of people that do this podcast thing. They're so cutthroat, bro. We not like that, bro. We try to interact with everybody. We peaceful and shit like that. Like
Yeah.
we don't got
That's how it
time for
should be,
that, bro.
though. That's how it should be. That's how it
But,
should be.
but unfortunately, it's not, bro.
Everybody is the podcast space has become oversaturated now. It's become
Oh, yeah.
it went from internet radio and everybody was doing internet radio. Everybody had their own little radio station, their own little radio show, blah 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 blah
Yeah.
blah. Then it went into the podcasting where it went into the network space where it was a whole bunch of people who have a whole bunch of podcasts all together. And that was something, and this person would come on one day, and this show would come on another day, and that was a lot. That kind of died down. Now everybody's kind of just doing their own thing and growing that one brand,
Right.
but it's so cutthroat because everybody now has a podcast. Everybody has an opinion. Everybody got something to say.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one reason why, I could talk wrestling for hours and hours, but I'd rather do that with my peoples, bro. Like I don't have to get on and not downplaying what y'all do, but I don't. That's what y'all do. I could listen to y'all and get on and talk with y'all about that. I don't necessarily have to have my own platform to do that.
That's what I wanted to ask you. Bro, what makes you feel so comfortable coming in on this one? What makes you feel so?
I come in on anybody's shit, bro. I love to talk, bro. I love to talk. I love to talk, bro. Listen, if it's something I'm passionate about, like music or wrestling, bro, I'll talk all day, all day.
Oh damn, we would love you on that fucking 50 years of hip hop we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, hip
Yeah.
hop. Listen, bro. Like I said, music. Me as a R&B singer, part time rapper. Oh, I love it, bro. I love it, bro. It's like that's my life. That's my life.
You got to watch that old episode.
Yeah. Send it to me. Send it to me. I'll tune in. I ain't got nothing
Yeah.
going on.
You got to watch that old episode because there was a point where he touched that. So yeah, you got to watch that.
I'm definitely down.
Either way, trying to get Brother Beast in here.
Okay.
Either way, man, I wanted to ask you.
Okay.
I'm gonna treat you just like a guest on the show.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you one of the questions that, honestly, man, I asked somebody before. I said I wasn't gonna get in their business, but finna get in your business, man.
Come on.
That peanut butter and jelly sandwich, man.
Okay.
You gonna have the peanut butter on the top or the jelly on the top? Which one? What's up?
So I do triple deckers. So it really just depends. But normally peanut butter be on top. But it don't matter to me. It's all going to the same place. So
that's the southern shit.
I dig it. I dig it because when you asked that, I said, I know where that's coming from. I know where that's coming from. I lived in Georgia for 7 years, so I know where that's coming from. But now it don't matter to me, bro. I'm a peanut butter jelly connoisseur, bro. That's what I do. That's what I do.
You know what I do? I make my peanut butter and jelly.
Uh-huh.
I got the stove or the oven already warm.
Uh-huh.
I got the jelly on top.
Okay.
That way everything can rain down on it. Yeah, the bread get toasted and all that good stuff.
Okay.
Have you ever tried that?
Nah, because I'm not really a big fan of like hot sandwiches like that.
I got you.
So that's really not. But I've had a toasted peanut butter and jelly before. I have. But the hot sandwich thing ain't for me. But the way I make it, I'm very specific. Gotta have white Wonder Bread, Skippy peanut butter creamy, Welch's jam, and it's gotta be like, I'm talking about the freshest of the freshest. Like freshest. Talking about that bread gotta be super soft.
Yeah.
And damn near when you take a bite, it melt in your mouth type, like pause. But like that, for real, like like that's how I like it. That and in all honesty, the reason why I don't eat peanut butter and jelly the way I used to is one, because my son is allergic to peanut butter.
I got you.
He's allergic to peanuts, so I try to stay away from it when he's around. But also, I gotta have a glass of milk with mine, and I've been trying my hardest, and I've been doing a good job to stay away from like milk.
I got you.
Like I try not to buy it. If I have to buy it, especially if I have to buy like a gallon, then I'm buying peanut butter and jelly because then I gotta get rid of the milk.
Yeah.
I gotta get rid of the milk because if I don't get rid of the milk, I'm gonna just be eating peanut butter and jelly.
And you know,
So I gotta get rid of it.
You know, Turkey Day is coming up, so I can use a lot of stuff with that milk and that and all my ingredients, all my
yeah.
I can use that.
Thanksgiving covered up for sure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But I'm glad to know how you feel about that.
Nah, for sure.
You know, heck yeah. Dang it, maybe you want to make a sandwich real quick. You know what? Because I'll do the honey wheat.
So
And
it's funny. That
you know
really super sweet bread, like that honey wheat, bro. Like I could do wheat bread. Like I could do regular wheat. That's fine. But that honey wheat, bro, is it's a little too sweet for that peanut butter and jelly. It just make it just a smidge extra sweet that I needed. The peanut butter already tight sweet, and jelly super sweet. And then that bread sweet, bro. It's like, yo, you having diabetes.
And I'm weird, bro. Like, it's kind of like, yo, if I get that straight wheat bread, I can't really do it. And I'm not a sweet person.
Yeah.
I'm not a sweet person. I'm a savory person.
Okay.
I can dig that. Yeah, it's weird, bro. Like, as you just pointed it out, you made me think about it. Like, it was weird. Oh, hold on, wait. On a PB&J, I wanted to be PB&J, but in anything else, I wanted to be savory. Like, you just made me think about that.
Yeah. Yeah, nah, that sweet, super sweet peanut butter. Like somebody one time had bought like some 4-grain, 5-grain bread, and I tried it on. I said, man, what the fuck is this? I'm crunching on shit in the bread and all kind. I don't want this shit.
You know
I'm
what?
very, very, very particular about my bread, bro, and my and my peanut butter and jelly, bro.
Let me ask you this though. Not with a PB&J. Okay. Not with a PB&J. Just with like, okay, you at home, you got your cold cuts, whatever you know, whatever you finna make a sandwich. You had that potato bread?
Yeah,
bro.
Potato bread, yeah, for sure. Potato bread. Now, if I'm with Janelle, we probably got bologna. So I probably jazz that up with like some like mayo. If she got in the crib, or she probably wouldn't, but maybe some like mustard or something with it.
Bro.
Or I might toast the bologna real quick, cook the bologna up real quick. Yeah,
that potato bread is
different. Real hood food. Some real hood food on that potato bread. Yeah. Yeah, hell yeah.
That potato bread is different, bro.
Hell yeah.
They don't know about that. Look at all people that's talking and watching. They don't know about that. Yo, go out and get that potato bread. Forget Thanksgiving. Forget Thanksgiving right now. Go out and get that potato bread and try it out.
Yeah, potato bread fire.
I don't even care if it's the cheap version. Get that potato bread. Get that potato bread. It is a whole nother level.
Yeah, it's a different type of bread. And it got a little sweetness to it too. But it's definitely
it's a little something.
Just a little bit. But it's good though. It's good. Like I wouldn't do that on peanut butter and jelly, but for everything else, I'll fuck with it. Everything else I might fuck with it.
Not on a PB&J. I would not.
Like I do a burger. I've done a burger on potato bread.
Oh no, that's very good.
Yeah, I've done a burger on potato bread. Yo, yeah, for sure. Like you could do a lot of stuff on that potato bread.
That potato bread, man.
Yeah, facts.
Man, I'm talking about like on just like a cold cut sandwich is good. Yeah. But
Swiss cheese, some turkey and Swiss.
Man, you finna get me started. You finna get me started. Yo, it's like, I don't know where everybody at, but everything's cooling off right now.
All right.
B said I don't know. B said he jumping on. I'm waiting to see if he jumping on.
Yeah, but if I jump off, then I mean, we just gonna have my boy just sitting here just talking by himself.
Yeah.
I mean, you can take over the show if you want to. Take over the show. How do you feel about wrestling right now?
Man, say you want to go make a sandwich.
Yeah, you made me hungry, bro. You made me hungry. Because I know I did some twice baked potatoes yesterday, and I'm like, yo, they warm up just the same way. So I know I did
that. Yeah.
Man, you better come on, man. Shit.
I'm finna end this damn show.
You don't understand. Motherfuckers got things to do, man. You better come on.
Shit to do.
Matter of fact, what time is it?
Hold on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
2:55.
Because I'm about to call him right the fuck now.
Everybody be quiet while you call.
Did y'all did y'all watch the AEW pay-per-view last night?
No.
I missed.
I had tried to catch a stream, but I couldn't get no stream popping. Otherwise, I'd probably watch it. Did y'all catch the media scrum? The afterwards?
I tried, but you know what? I ain't gonna lie, I was a little too tired.
The pay-per-view listen, I would do the pay-per-views, but the pay-per-views be too long. Be way too long, bro. Way too long. I feel like I'm watching boxing when I'm watching them.
Yeah, like they just go carry on.
There's no reason why y'all got half of the stuff that be on the pay-per-views need to be on TV, and they put all the good shit on TV.
Like,
they be giving shit away on free TV, man.
But no, I feel you.
Giving shit away, bro. That's AEW's issues can be fixed, but like Jabatis has said the other day, they don't have any structure. Tony Khan don't have nobody he can trust, so he's doing everything dolly, and it just looks bad. It looks bad, and everybody who's left AEW that's gone to WWE has said, "Yo, I'm glad to work someplace that has structure, that has I know where to go if I need something. Like I don't have to figure this out on my own."
Hold that thought. We're going to introduce the guy that actually does this over the Barricade podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, I ain't going to give him a long introduction because he took too long any damn way. Ladies and gentlemen.
Yo.
What up, everybody?
What's good, bro?
What's good? To piggyback off what you were saying, because I heard what you were saying when I was in the backstage. A lot of people that left WWE previously for AEW said the exact same thing.
No, that's true.
So it's like, is Tony inheriting Vince tactics or what? Because it's like to hear people that's leaving now saying that well, not even really people, but Punk after he left AEW.
It's funny because I think Punk was a very isolated incident. His situation was very, very public. It was very, very public.
It was, but the thing about that, it was very public, and at times when it didn't need to be.
It never needed to be. Nothing that goes on in wrestling needs to be public.
Well, that too, but at the same time, I think AEW's real big bad move where everybody started really turning away was showing the damn footage.
Oh, when they showed it, well,
because that shit was unnecessary. Like it was not necessary.
Punk's story. It just proved that he wasn't lying about his story.
Exactly. It didn't help. It didn't help AEW at all. Like
it didn't help nobody. It didn't help Jack Perry.
Everything Punk said in that interview was correct. That's all y'all did.
Did nothing. It did nothing.
Like okay, and now it's like a lot of the people that had direction before don't have direction no more because y'all don't know what y'all doing with Hook anymore, which hurts me personally. It hurts me personally because I was a Hook fan. I'm not even gonna say was. I still am a Hook fan.
Mm-hmm.
But but like he doesn't have the momentum he had before.
No, absolutely not.
He does not. Daniel Garcia doesn't have the momentum he had before. To me,
You don't think he's getting it back now?
slowly, but like he took a big hit. Adam Cole don't feel the same no more. Fucking like
You know what the
there's a
Adam Cole? Adam
there's a
Cole has
lot of big
never.
stars
Adam
that don't
Cole
feel
has
the
never
same.
been a good fit there. He's never been a good fit there. That was never. That shouldn't have been. That shouldn't have been the hill he died on. There was no reason. There was no reason for him to go to AEW. No reason.
The reason was the shit that Vince had in store for him, which was not up to snuff for him
But I
anyway.
heard that. I heard they just came out and said none of that was true. He just came out and said none of that was true.
He said the manager shit wasn't true.
Yeah,
Well, no. He said the manager shit was a conversation that they had, but he ultimately turned that down. And then after that, you know, he started trying to. They were like, well, we gonna decide all right, we're gonna, you know, take time and decide what we gonna do. And by that time, it was too late.
He was like,
because
"Nah,
his
I'm trying to
contract
be
was
out."
already up.
I'm just like, I don't know. I never seen the hype with Adam Cole. Maybe I got to go back and watch Black and Gold. I don't know. I never seen the hype with him. I guess he's a good talker. He can talk pretty good, but
I've been an Adam Cole fan since the Ring of Honor days. So you know, like Adam.
yeah, he don't really impress me.
It's certain wrestlers that got a special spot in my heart.
No, that's fair.
Like the Adam Cole, Kevin Owens, Shinsuke. It tears me apart to watch Shinsuke every week, or not watch Shinsuke every week.
Shinsuke gotta stay healthy.
I feel like Shinsuke's fine. They just don't, like Vince didn't know
He's
what
fine
to do.
now. And you know what? He was doing but he was doing. They had him doing some international shit, right?
Yeah, they had him doing tours in Japan and whatnot. Had him go back home for a little bit.
Yeah.
But ultimately Vince didn't know what to do with him, and because of everything Vince did, I almost said Tony. Now Triple H has to unfuck that.
He can.
He can, but it's gonna take a fuck ton of work.
All it takes is stuff to align at the right place at the right time. That's how your boy Bronson Reed got on. It just the right place at the right time, right circumstances. That's all everybody needs, just that chance to get where they need to be at. You know what I'm saying? They use Nakamura a lot to put people over. Because I don't think he was winning, but he wasn't winning when it counted.
They do that now because because Vince wouldn't pull the trigger on him. I was at Mania 34. Mm-hmm. I was sitting there. If you ever get to talk to my wife, because it was me and her that went, like all I kept talking about all weekend, I'm gonna get to see Shinsuke and AJ. I can't wait. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm so hyped. Mm-hmm. Oh, this and that. I I was walking all up and down fucking New Orleans with my Strong Style Has Arrived shirt. Just I was Nakamura out that weekend. The match started and I was sitting on my fucking hands. And wondering what the fuck am I watching? And it was even a dude in my section got up, looked at the crowd around him, not reacting, and said, "Yo, y'all need to get the fuck up." And I literally said, "For what?" I was like, this is nowhere near the match that they had in Japan. And that's all you had to do was have to go out there and recreate that. And then on top of it, you turn him heel afterwards. Like, for what?
He needed something fresh.
He needed something fresh, but then all you had him do was hit people in the balls. Shinsuke Nakamura could be a whole show by himself. I swear. I could do an entire show. on just Shinsuke Nakamura, but if you let me, but I'm not gonna do that today.
Nah, fair. Nah, this is a lot that AEW could do. They could be better on production. This is a lot of stuff they could do better. A lot of stuff they could do better.
Cameras off, but I'm still here. But yeah,
Nah,
there's
you good?
I feel like what their main issue is, they've lost a lot of trust among the fandom, and they have to go about the work of building that trust back.
They just got to put on. They have to put on better matches, bro. That's where it got to start at.
That's but see, here's the thing. I don't like, even while I was watching Full Gear last night, I'm like, none of these matches are bad. I'm like none of the matches are bad, but there's not a lot for me to get behind. And I
How
think
about? Was
I
there
think the main
anything?
reason,
But was there anything from last night that stood out to you that you'd be like, yo, wow, like I'll never forget that. There was
the
never
ending,
was there ever a moment in that pay-per-view that had you like, yo, that shit was mad ill, bro. Like the all day today. Normally, and this is where production comes in, and this is where like having the right team of people. Normally, next day after a pay-per-view, there's mad clips from WWE.
mm,
Just different shit from the night, maybe even some backstage shit. Yo, all day. I had to go search for clips from last night. Like deep search. Like, bro, how is anybody supposed to get into the
but
product if
I
y'all
think
are not
yeah,
pushing the product?
I think also, like, when you really check up and down the card last night, and you check the wins and losses, it was a
Mhm.
very heel heavy show. It was a very heel heavy show as far
But
as
that's because the
far as
heels are what's over. Bobby Lashley, fucking, you know what I'm
like
saying? Like the
like
heels are
you
what's
like you
over.
like Bobby Lashley destroyed Swerve. Like, he destroyed that man for 95% of that match. Like it was that. It was the MJF Roderick Strong.
Yeah.
And now they're teasing dissension between Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly, which nobody wants to see them two fight, because because all you want to do is cheer them two.
Right.
And like, you got Mariah May and Mina Shirakawa, which, yeah, we all kind of knew that was a natural progression. That's what was going to happen. But everybody wanted Toni Storm to come back last night, and she didn't. Um, fucking.
I would have hoped that her saying that she was retiring, she wasn't gonna come back in 2 days and be like,
But
"I'm
but
here."
but honestly, if you look at the whole statement that she made, it's easy to see that was a joke. She's not retiring.
No. Of
So
course, of course.
yeah,
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that wasn't. I'm just saying I'm glad that she didn't come back after saying that, because
yeah.
now we looking real crazy at this point. Even if it was a joke or not, like that would have been, um, that would have been crazy. That'd look crazy. Why do the statement if you're not gonna do it? I'm doing a podcast. Yeah, why would you even say that if that wasn't gonna be part of the storyline or part of the gimmick? You know what I'm saying? It just makes no sense.
Honestly,
Especially with a tweet like that you know is gonna go viral. You
oh yeah,
know that's gonna go viral. You know that's gonna spread.
but
That's
honestly,
not something you just
that
gonna
that
say
was
and then
but
it
that's
not
been
get big.
but that's been her character since she became Timeless Tony Storm.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I'm saying,
Like
why
she's
would you
gonna
not?
she's gonna put shit out like that, but it's up to the fans to really read between the lines and see. Obviously, I'm joking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's basically why she does it. Like, things in AEW need to be a lot more clear cut, and I think one of the reasons they're not is because there's too long between their major shows for storylines to really stick the landing.
I think the
Because
problem I really
yeah,
think their issue in that is that there's not enough pay-per-views. They
exactly,
do four.
exactly, like
They
there's
do
there's too
four.
much. there's too
and
much
then they do like these
for the
little like
slow burn.
mini type pay-per-views during the show to kind of make up for the fact that they only do 3 or 4 major pay-per-views in a year. So they'll do like the winter is coming shit, or
Right.
the what's the other shit they'll do?
Fight for the fallen, Fire
Yeah,
Fest.
them type,
Yeah.
and they promote those type of shows more than they do the pay-per-views.
Because and it's because they have so little pay-per-views. And that's a big problem. Because y'all slow burn these storylines so long that by the time we get to the payoff, we don't care.
What they really do is they'll give you the match and they'll give it to you on TV, but it'll end in a DQ.
It'll
And then
end
they
in
won't have
DQ, or it'll end
the
in
one
a
person will be out
finish
for
or
fucking
something
three
like that.
months. The one person
And
will be out for 3 months and won't pop up until the pay-per-view, and they'll have fucking MJF fucking run the whole fucking thing talking for 3 months. And then by the time the pay-per-view comes, nobody cares because MJF is super
exactly,
over. He's a baby face but wanna be a heel. And I can't we don't know what to watch. We don't know what to pay attention to.
exactly.
It's just
Like
it's too much. It's way too much. It's too much going on. And at the same time, it's not enough. It's still too much and not enough. You have a bloated roster of people that you want to see that are not getting shown.
I'm gonna
You
say
could take,
one
and
name.
as much as it hurts my heart, you could take Chris Jericho off all of them fucking shows and leave him and let him go chill. You know what I'm saying, for a few months and let niggas miss him. Even though that's my guy. That's my number one. That's my
I'm
goat.
gonna say it. I'm gonna say one name that's currently in AEW that is not doing a fucking thing when they should be, and we're both gonna put our heads down. Ricky Starks.
Yo, I just said to them earlier, I said, yo, they got Ricky Starks is out here doing shows in the mall.
This man was at the GCW show in the mall
In the
and
mall.
felt more alive.
In the mall. Than
Like,
he's felt in AEW. It's ridiculous. Let the man go out his contract. Let him go out his
if y'all are
contract.
not gonna use them, stop having
Let
them
him
sit there.
go. Let
Let
him
him
go,
go. Let
bro.
him roll, bro.
Let him go, bro.
If it's because he's friends with the wrong people, okay, let him go let him go to where his friends are.
Let him go. Let him go,
You
bro.
know what
Because
I'm saying? Like,
it's not an
don't have
issue.
it. But he's too good to have sitting around, bro.
Bro, it don't make no sense to have somebody of that caliber sitting down.
No.
And yes, of course, we don't really know what's going on behind the scenes. Don't. But yo, don't have that man sit down, bro. You let him out his contract and let him sign somewhere else. Let him sign somewhere else. It's not an issue of injuries. It's not an issue of time owed. None of that. It's none of that wrestling corporate bullshit. There's none of that. None of that. You don't have nothing for him. You're not actively trying to book anything for him. Yo, let that man go. Let him go. Because then when he does leave, you're going to be upset. So you might as well get that out the way now. You might as well let him go so that
When he
that
leave,
blow don't
y'all
hurt.
really gonna be mad.
Don't let him go so that blow
When
don't
he
hurt.
leave, y'all really gonna be mad.
He did a GCW show in a mall, bro.
There's what you just
And
said
there's nothing.
earlier.
I don't want people to
Exactly.
think like I'm
No.
downplaying
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But it was
But like,
Ricky
but
Starks, bro.
but remember what you said earlier about how you had to go looking for
I
clips from
had
last night.
that actually found me. That actually found me. But
Exactly. The Ricky
definitely one of them
Starks. I've
situations
seen
where
more
I saw
clips.
his shit
I've seen
before
more
I saw
clips of the
any
Ricky Starks
AEW
thing than
shit.
I've seen anything from the
Any
pay per
AEW.
view
There's
last
not,
night.
yo, I'll probably look now and won't see a clip of AEW stuff.
Like
Almost, we gonna
I've
almost.
seen way more clips of Ricky Starks showing up in GCW in the mall than any of AEW's pay per view last night. That shit
Not a
is
clip, bro.
now. Don't get me wrong. I do think AEW is owed a little bit of grace because they like as much as they compete, they're not WWE in the sense of WWE is like 55 something years old. AEW is 6.
The only reason why I can't give them grace is because they think they're the number one company in the world. So I'm not giving you no grace because if
they have to
that's the
think
kind
that. They
no
gotta think
they
that.
don't have to. They absolutely do not have to. They can actually be the competition without saying we're the number one company in the world. We can be competition. We can be the alternative to what you currently watch. But they can never catch up to 50, 60, 70 plus years of that and call themselves the best by putting on 6, 7 hour pay-per-views that nobody remembers. So I
That's true.
can't give them grace. I can't because you're not what you're putting out and what you're saying is two different things. So you're lying to me. Because if I'm a new fan, if I'm brand new, and I say, yo, I'm tired of this WWE shit. I want to watch the alternative. And I see an AEW commercial, or somebody comes to me and says, yo, AEW is number one. They're the top of the top. And I watch a dynamite, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be upset. I can't personally get through the first hour of Dynamite ever. It's a very rare occasion that I'll get to 9 o'clock. A very rare occasion. Is
It's,
I would be upset if that's your tag, the number one wrestling company or the top company. We're better than anything WWE puts out. We beat WWE. They stand. We beat WWE in the Wednesday Night Wars. They stand on being NXT. Stand on that. Cool. Stand on that. But if I go and watch that what I see right now, there's no way that y'all telling me y'all the best. I would be insulted as a fan. Now it'd be
I can
one thing.
definitely
Like I said,
say.
if y'all just saying y'all the alternative, I could go for that. Cause
Oh, I can
now
definitely
my
say they
expectation
don't.
not high.
I can definitely say that they don't hold a claim to that right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna get on that.
I can absolutely say that they don't hold a claim um to being number one right now.
It can't.
However, I'm not going to dismiss the past few years of them beating WWE because Vince was unwilling to change. That's why I can give them that grace
And
because
and the
because they
only
got
problem is
I'm in it. I'm like the way I see it, they got to find their footing again. It's like they have things that they can grip onto that'll pull them back up, but it's either too long of a slow burn or it's not being given the attention that it needs.
so I'll push back on you on that. AEW never had their foot in. WWE was just
They
in a
had it
bad
for a
place.
minute.
They was
They
just
had
in a
it for a minute.
WWE was in a bad place. And it allowed the fans to want something more. And so a lot of the WWE fans flocked to AEW because yo, we were tired of seeing Big Dog Roman, we tired of this, we tired of that. Cool, I got it. Once WWE got back on track, AEW has done nothing. They've been on a straight line from when they started to now. They haven't gone up, they haven't gone down. WWE is going down below them and has now come up. They're still in the same line. So y'all can't say yo I'm the best because y'all beat us when we was bad. We now WWE is showing what to do to make good compelling wrestling, good compelling stories, all of that. All
It
AEW got
takes
to do is
more.
follow that. And not saying
It
follow the
yeah.
whole system the same way.
No, yeah.
But yo, there's people that are like, yo, we don't need storylines in wrestling. We just like we like to watch wrestling. If I don't understand why y'all niggas is wrestling, then what the fuck? Even with, for instance, Jake Paul and Mike Tyson,
Cause I
I
was just gonna say
understood
that.
why they was fighting.
I was just gonna say that, and that like, and don't get me wrong. Every match in AEW last night had a reason for it. There was a story behind
No,
it. However,
I will say.
how
I will say
how
that. I will say that.
however however one you pack in too much into your pay per views.
Yeah, the pay-per-view's too long.
You're I won't even say packing. You're cramming too much into your pay per views because before we have a chance to breathe from the last shit we just saw, upcoming is the next match that we was waiting on.
So they're trying to fit. They're trying to
And
fit
then
20 matches in one night.
that don't hit, and then that don't hit right because of what happened right before it.
They're trying to fit too many matches. How many matches the card had? 9?
9. There were 9. There were 9 announced, and then they added more.
See what I'm saying? Like, it's ridiculous.
And don't get me wrong, I love that they actually utilize their pre-show. You know, and actually have matches on a pre-show.
But you should though. You should have
exactly.
a match or two
I like
the
that they do that. I wish WWE would go back to doing that. At least like throw at least one. Like bro,
they do have matches on their pre-show.
Nah, it'd be 2 hours.
I don't watch the pre-shows no more.
It'd be 2 hours of talking and video packages, and I'm like, yo.
Oh, you know what? The last pre-show I did watch was a bunch of talking. It was.
I'm like, at least give me one match.
But to WWE's point, they only have 5 matches on the card.
Exactly.
And a lot of those matches, like the tag matches, the Intercontinental, the US title, those are all defended on TV.
While I do like that format, I will say it doesn't always work.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. But what they're doing is they're making those titles feel important again. Them titles main event them shows. It don't never be the WWE title. It don't never be the World Heavyweight Championship. They'll start the 9 o'clock hour. Cody hour. Me and Jenna say all the time. Cody hour 9 o'clock. There used to be 10 when it was 3 hour. When it was a 3 hour war. Now he on SmackDown 9 o'clock. That's Cody hour. That's when he come out almost every SmackDown. So whether he's fighting, he's defending the title. Sometimes he may defend or he may say something at the end of the show, but he's always coming out at 9 o'clock. That's his time. That 9 to 9:15. That's his time every week. And then the on SmackDown it'll be the US title always being defended at the end of the night. Always they make them titles feel important. In all honesty, they should do that. They should do that on AEW with all of the titles that they have. Make them titles feel important.
And another problem that TK has right now that Triple H doesn't have. TK's trying to run 2 companies because he has Ring of Honor. And he's trying to keep that afloat too. But I think with that, you got to do 2 things with Ring of Honor. One, stop incorporating so much AEW with it.
Absolutely.
Because
it's got to be its own thing.
It has to be its own thing. Number one.
Unless you're gonna call it AEW's Ring of Honor, it has to be its own thing.
Exactly, it has to be its own thing. And the other thing you got to do, which I believe I'm hearing is about to happen, they need their own TV deal.
Absolutely.
They need their own channel. Give people
it's weird to me
a place to watch because right now the shit's behind a paywall, and the only way I watch Ring of Honor is this one channel that I watch on YouTube that compiles that compiles the clips together.
Yeah.
That's the only way I watch Ring of Honor because I'm not paying for fucking.
That's it's funny because they say your Ring of Honor, Athena is doing great things over there. It's the best women's wrestler right now. Blah blah blah. Nobody sees her. Nobody sees her, bro.
Athena is currently the longest reigning champion in all of wrestling. Period. And no one knows it.
And nobody knows.
And nobody knows it.
And that's a travesty, bro. That's a travesty, bro.
That's a travesty.
It's crazy. It's unnecessary, yo. People should know that. That should be celebrated.
When she was in WWE was her to get the shine that she's getting right now, and no one fucking sees it.
Nobody knows. That's really where the problem is. Tony got to figure that out, bro. Tony got to figure it out. He got to figure that out.
Honestly, I really feel like, and if that's the case, bro. You know the people that ran Ring of Honor the right way before. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You know the people that would run Ring of Honor the right way now. He just retired off your AEW roster. Give Bryan Danielson Ring of Honor.
Yeah, listen, that'd be the right move.
Like, just give it to Bryan Danielson.
Let him run it. Let him run it.
Let him run that.
Give it to him like you get like he's Shawn Michaels in NXT. Let him
Exactly.
run that.
Let him get it on his own network and let
He can
Bryan
have
Danielson
his
run that.
own roster. He can take people
Yes.
off of that bloated AEW roster, put them on Ring of Honor, and run that show.
And exactly.
Run that show.
That way you get to focus on AEW. Ring of Honor's fine. You
Mm-hmm.
get to focus on AEW.
And AEW will do its thing, and everybody
Exactly.
be happy.
Exactly.
Like I said, it's small things for AEW. It's small things, little things that can be changed with like the right personnel, bro. Because
So
he's just missing Tony's missing the personnel. He just him getting Bobby in them is cool, but them niggas gonna be irrelevant in 2-3 months, and that's the problem.
I damn sure hope not. Like,
Me too.
cause I could definitely think
Me
of
too. You can't.
at least two names that could easily slot into that group.
Yeah.
If you want to add more, Leo Rush.
You just
Um,
my whole thing is that thing can't be too big. It can't.
don't make it
AEW already
NWO
crazy
size.
faction heavy, so it's like, yo, bro, like let's not get crazy. You want to get Ricochet, cool, go get Ricochet, bro. You want to get Swerve, Swerve is down. He
I
feel
say
like he
add
want to
Ricochet and Leo Rush and stop.
cut it.
Yeah, and stop. Unless you're confident you're gonna get Swerve. If you're confident you're gonna get Swerve, then you don't need Leo Rush or Ricochet
The
because
only problem with Swerve
he
is
can do
kind of
more than they.
already carved his own name, so I
Yeah,
would hate to see him revert to
yeah,
being
yeah. You're right.
in the
So
background because you know
true.
they're gonna do Bobby.
And honestly, I think Leo Rush and Ricochet would need it more than Swerve, especially Leo Rush.
I I be feeling like Leo Rush don't really like to wrestle like that, bro. So that be my problem with Leo Rush. I be feeling like real like it for a few minutes, and then he be like, I'm retired. So I don't even know if I don't even know if I would want to invest that kind of time into him like that, unless he's
It,
gonna really like be like, yo, I'm good, like I'm ready to do it.
it seemed like he didn't stop he didn't stop a lot of the bullshit now, and it's like and it's trying to it's trying to focus. So I hope he stays along that. I hope he
Yeah,
stays along
I
that
hope.
path. But let me ask you this question though:
All right.
the Moxley thing, the whole with the Death Riders and Mox being the champion, keeping it in the case. He's not
Mhm.
showing it until someone beats him for it, whatever. Who do you think should be the one to do that? Because I already know I have mine in mind.
To beat him,
Yeah.
bro, I don't care, bro. The the whole the Death Rider shit is corny, bro.
Honestly, it had okay.
I guess Orange
It
Cassidy. I mean, it could be
it has its
Darby.
moments. It has
It
its
could be
moments.
Darby. Yo, I just feel like
I
Moxley be
don't.
talking a whole lot of nothing, bro.
No. I dig everything. I dig everything the Death Riders are doing. I just think it's the wrong people. I think it's the wrong people
Like,
going
is
up
Pac in
against them.
that?
Yeah, Pac's in it. Yeah. So,
It's
but like,
weird.
but like, I think it's the wrong people going up against them. And for me personally, what I'd like to see,
Give me 10 minutes.
the person I'd like to see come back and take the charge and bring the fight to Mox and end up finally taking it from him, Eddie Kingston.
Yeah. No, I don't. I don't. That's just been weird to me since the beginning. They didn't need to take the belt off of Swerve to do the whole angle. It was weird. It was just I don't know, bro. I feel like if they want to do it the right way, they could do Darby. They could do Orange Cassidy. I mean,
But I feel like okay, Orange Cassidy didn't had his shot now.
right. And so
Like
like that, like I said,
so
that's
up
like
next is Darby. I don't see Darby doing it. I really do think it will be Eddie Kingston, and I want it to be Eddie Kingston.
okay. You know what? I could go for that. I could go for that because Eddie's my guy. So I could go for that.
And then,
You know, it's funny.
and
I didn't
bro,
even think that far. I didn't even think that far into it.
there's a definite story there. Like
Yeah, no,
like
absolutely.
like him Mox. First, okay, you look at the people that's involved in it. Eddie has a history with all of them.
Correct.
So him and Mox are best friends and best enemies. Him and Claudio never fucking liked each
Never
other.
fought with each other. Right. Right.
um, never fucking liked each other. Him and Pac butt heads all the goddamn time. And Rena Shafir just wants to throw anybody
Right.
anywhere.
Right. Right. True. 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 True.
So so and then you got Wheeler Yuta, who has fought alongside Eddie Kingston before, but Eddie Kingston, I see Eddie Kingston could also be Wheeler Yuta's way out of that stable because
Mm-hmm.
Eddie Kingston could like either have a really competitive, great fucking match with Wheeler Yuta, and where even in losing, which he would, Wheeler Yuta realizes I'm a tough son of a bitch and I don't need them.
It's true.
You know what I'm
True.
saying? So why the fuck am I getting? Why the fuck am I being the whipping boy and the fucking crash test dummy and the sacrificial lamb for motherfuckers that I could beat up? You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
So
True. True. True.
you know what I'm saying? So I can see that, and then obviously, ultimately, him taking it off of Mox,
Right.
and you know Mox would easily give that shit to Eddie because that's his
Yeah.
boy,
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's his man.
that's his
Yeah,
man.
it's crazy. I didn't even think that far. I forgot about Eddie Kingston, yo.
Yeah,
I didn't even think that far into it.
yeah. That's what I see. That's what I want. I'm not getting what I wanted in War Games this year,
What?
which I wanted them to do the whole Civil War thing, and then at the end I fantasy booked this year's War Games not having an ending.
Okay.
The way I fantasy booked it, I wanted them to have Civil War. It gets down to it, and right where they have the obligatory spot where both teams are on each side of each ring, and
Mm-hmm.
they do that stare down, and right before they start brawling again. I wanted during that the lights to go out. They come back up, and the YS6 takes out everybody
Oh,
because it's a one big family dispute. And what the hell is the YS6
about the
going
family
after?
shit. Yeah, they could have gone
Exactly.
that way. They definitely could have, but they
I wanted
definitely
them to
went
take
there.
out everybody. Lights go out again, and when they come back up,
They
both
gone.
rings are empty. Both teams are laid out outside the cage because if you're outside the cage, you surrender. But both teams are out, so nobody
Mm,
knows who the fuck to call the winner.
that's interesting. I like that. I
That
like that.
I'm not
It,
getting
it,
that
it,
this
it
year.
saves it saves both teams. Saves both teams. I like that.
Exactly.
I like that.
I'm not getting that this year, so I'm putting all my eggs in the Eddie Kingston basket for this Moxley shit.
Yeah. How you feel about CM Punk being the last dude for their team?
I called it. I called it. I definitely called it because that when Seth said under no circumstances, I knew that Solo and them helping Bronson beat him was not going to be enough.
Mm,
Because bro, if you say under no circumstances, that's a pretty definitive fucking statement.
I go for
And
that.
you would look stupid going back on that for that reason. You know,
Yeah.
so once it was clear it wasn't going to be Seth, even before it was really clear, I'm like, for some reason I feel like Heyman's going to bring them Punk, and that, but then the only thing that made me question that was I didn't know if Punk was going to want to, go from one cage and jump back into another.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Because we knew how he felt about the Hell in the Cell. He barely wanted to do that shit.
It's
So
a fact. That's a fact. Yeah. No, I
so
didn't. I didn't. Yo, it's funny. I didn't call that. Um, I really thought it was gonna be Seth. I really thought it was gonna be Seth. I was like adamant, like, yo, but not really putting the Paul Heyman connection together. That's really why I didn't go with the CM Punk or even Brock Lesnar way, because I just didn't. I
I'm
didn't
not.
think about.
I'm not gonna front. If they had went the Lesnar route, I would have jumped out of my fucking seat.
Nah,
Not even, and it's not even really because I have any real like connection or love for Brock
it would have
Lesnar.
just been wild.
It would have just been fucking wild.
That'd have been wild.
Yeah.
But I just didn't. I didn't factor Paul Heyman in to really be like, nah, it'll be CM Punk. Like I was like, yo, that don't make sense, bro. Like, yo, like CM Punk, why? Like, why would he do that? Like, you just talked wild shit about them like a few months ago. Like, why? Why would he do that? And then when I saw Paul Heyman and then CM Punk came out, I was like, you know what? Yeah, that's probably the right way to go. I should have seen that. But I don't never see how I watch wrestling. I literally watch wrestling like I don't know shit.
Right.
So that's why like I don't come into it. I'll look at my girl and I'll be like, yo, what happened on Raw last week? What happened on SmackDown? Like I don't remember. Even though I've seen clips all week, I'll be like, yo, what happened? What was going on? Like I gotta play dumb because if I'm too smart, then it's gonna be boring. It's gonna be boring. Like, oh, I called that. Oh, I
Yeah.
knew that was gonna happen. Like I hate
For
that.
me, what keeps my interest, I watch all wrestling. Like
Mhm.
all throughout the week, like, okay,
You just watch the wrestling.
I'm Raw on Monday.
Yeah.
Tuesday, okay, let me forget Raw. I got to focus on NXT.
Uh-huh.
Wednesday, let me forget that. I'm focusing in on
Focus
AEW.
Yeah.
Thursday, I'm forgetting that, focusing in on Impact.
Yeah.
Friday, fuck all of that.
Yo, we got
SmackDown.
wrestling all week, bro. That's what I'll be saying. Like, yo, I literally watch wrestling all week. I just really
Yeah.
got an Impact. And in all honesty, I'm really getting into old Impact, old TNA shit, because I wasn't watching TNA back in the day. Like at
I
all.
never
And
did.
everybody is just like, yo, you gotta go back. You gotta go back. You gotta go back. So I've been slowly watching like little
I'm
matches from back in the day. Like, yo, how did
I'm
I
def-
miss this, bro?
I'm definitely the guy that people will send old obscure wrestling clips,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Yo, no the fuck way this happened,"
Right.
and I'm sitting there like, "Nah, I remember watching that." Yeah, I'm like, nah, yeah, I remember that. I remember watching that on TV. Yeah,
Yeah.
and they were like, "Yo, this shit happened." I'm like, "Yes, live." It
Live and in color.
did.
Facts. Facts. But yo, they telling me to wrap it up. So I guess we
Oh
can
yeah.
just throw our socials out and then we could bounce
Oh
out
yeah. Oh yeah. We've been on for 2 hours. It's been a
for
2 hour
mad
show.
long.
Yeah.
Facts.
So we gonna wrap. Yeah. So we gonna wrap up. But like ultimately, okay. Yeah. Because if you let me, I'll sit here and talk wrestling for
Yo,
another
me
4 hours.
too. Me too.
So
Me too. Me
so
too.
um. But like ultimately, I think to bring it back to the original question of the show about AEW, TK needs a couple things. He needs people around him that he can trust,
Mm-hmm.
that know the business,
Mm-hmm.
which he has. He just needs to rely on them more.
Yep. Gotta trust people.
Um, he needs to separate Ring of Honor and AEW,
Mm-hmm.
get Ring of Honor its own TV deal, and then let Bryan Danielson. I can't stress this shit enough. Okay. And honestly, if you're not gonna let Bryan Danielson run it, fucking let Nigel run it.
Oh, yeah, okay. I can go for that too. I can go
Okay.
for that too.
Yeah, but if it's not gonna be Bryan Danielson, let it be Nigel, or let it
Yeah.
be both of them. I don't care. Just do something.
Separate it. Yeah, separate it.
Just
Give him
separate
a
it.
bunch of the guys, send a bunch of the guys over there that's not doing nothing, you're not working with,
Exactly.
that wanna work, that wanna work.
You need to bolster the roster. Okay, you booked Adam Cole like shit right now. He's lost momentum in AEW. Let him go to Ring of
Let
Honor
him
to
go.
help that.
Yep.
Kyle O'Reilly, same thing.
Yep.
Recognizable Ring of Honor faces.
Names. Yeah, facts.
Okay, is what they need right now. Samoa Joe. Okay,
Facts, facts,
so
facts.
like basically, to me, they do those things. It allows them to focus. It allows him to focus more on AEW, and then we'll get the ship steered right back to where we need it to be.
Hopefully. Because I still feel like I feel like they running around with a chicken with their head cut off, and I feel like they always gonna do that as long as Tony Khan let them do what the fuck they want, bro. So that's really part of that problem is that everybody's doing what the fuck they want to do. So once they figure
Tony got to bring
that part out,
everybody
they'll
back.
be good.
So I mean, yeah, like he got like the locker. Okay, the strongest I've seen the AEW locker room was right after Brody Lee passed.
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
That there was a video that came out of Eddie Kingston giving a speech to the whole locker room after that show, and basically talking about what AEW is all about and the whole family atmosphere and this and that. And you saw people who were in blood feuds,
Right.
all standing together for the good of AEW. Even MJ fucking F. Even though he said he wasn't there, but motherfucker, I saw you. Stop lying.
He was there.
You was right there. You was right the fuck there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like I feel like the locker room is not that anymore, and they need to get back to that.
Yeah, it's a fact.
If they don't, it's gonna be bad.
They got to get back to something, bro. I'm tired of talking bad about them. I want to say good shit about them, bro.
I'm
I want to
tired
like
of
them.
I'm
I
I'm
watch them
tired
almost
I'm
every week,
tired
and
of
I
cutting
don't have
on
nothing good to say.
AEW in the last couple months, like I used to cut on Raw in 2018.
Yeah.
Because I'm cutting on AEW like, all right, let's see.
Like I tell Jenna all the time, be like, yo, are we watching AEW tonight or what? Like, does that have to be a thing? Like,
I'm like
can
I
we
said,
play TK?
I'll tell anybody, pro wrestling's ruined me. So I'm gonna watch AEW,
Yeah, you gotta
whether I
watch it.
really want to or not, but I'm gonna.
Nah, if I don't have to watch it, bro, like if like she don't gotta record or and pay per view coming up or there's something that I was interested, I'm probably not gonna watch it. I'm probably
Yeah,
not.
I
I'm
feel you,
probably not.
but TK, if you're listening, which I know you're not, but somebody.
Listen, he probably is. Don't do
But
that. He might be. He
hey,
might be.
okay, well, shit, TK, if you're listening, we just laid out a whole plan for you. We just laid out a whole plan for you. Just gotta execute it, bro.
I don't want to be a hater, TK. I
don't
don't
want
to
to
be
be
a
a
hater.
hater.
And I know I sound like one.
Y'all have some of my favorite people on y'all roster. Okay, Will
I know I
Ospreay.
sound like a hater.
Will freaking Ospreay. I'm loving everything you're doing with Kyle Fletcher. I love Takeshita. Okay,
That's
like
my
y'all got a
favorite.
lot of
That's my
people
little
I like
favorite
on y'all
Asian dude.
roster. Turn this shit around, man.
Yeah, nah. You gotta figure it out. You gotta figure it out.
But
Gotta
yo,
figure it out.
Mel, TG, if y'all want to come back in, so we could
Facts.
we
You
could
close
sign
out real
everybody,
quick if
so we
y'all
could
could
sign
jump in.
off to everybody for another week of Over the Barricade.
Facts.
All right, Mel, TG, are y'all coming in or no?
They might not be.
I mean, come on over, come on back in. All right, fuck it, I'll wrap it
You
up.
fuck it. Yeah, we can sign up. But
Exactly.
yo, listen,
So,
I'm Heel
folks,
Classic. Y'all can follow me at Heel Classic. My name right there. I just like to talk wrestling. I ain't nobody important.
hey, that's listen. That's all we need. That's all we need.
That's it.
People that love to get in here and talk wrestling and they
I love to
passionate
talk
about it.
wrestling. I love to talk wrestling.
That's all we need over here at Over the Barricade. But
Yeah.
folks, I'm not gonna take TG's line.
Oh, there go Mel.
Mel's back.
All right, go ahead, close it out.
All right. But
Yeah,
yeah,
we closing on out.
I'm not going to take TG's line. I will say I appreciate y'all being here with us for another edition of Over the Barricade. We will be back next. Hold up, wait a minute. Thanksgiving.
Not this one.
Stay tuned.
We
Stay
gotta
tuned.
definitely gotta talk about war games and stuff like that. So we might do it Sunday.
Okay, so next week Sunday, we're gonna be here. We're gonna do a deep dive into Survivor Series, and we're gonna talk about war games, talk about our predictions, talk about what we're gonna hopefully see on November 30th. Until then, folks, this has been Beast, your host. That's Hill Classic.
Thanks.
Over to the extreme left.
Big OG Mel.
Big motherfucking Remo, aka
Nah,
Paul.
don't do that. Don't do that.
TG in the building.
Oh, TG is back.
And now he gone.
And he's gone.
So if he back, tell him jump back on and do his little thing so we can close it.
Jump. Hey, Tori, come back on and close it out the way you do it.
You muted. You muted
Unmute.
though.
You're muted.
Yourself.
This
Mel, unmute him.
I can't.
Oh God.
We can't hear you. Can't hear you.
We
muted.
can't hear you.
Everybody listen, man. We love what we talk about. We love what we see. We love what we do. We love having you here with us. We love because this is wrestling. And yeah, in the South, we spell it a little bit different. But anyway, we love all of that. And we love the fact that you love what we love. And we know that you could have chosen anybody else to be tuning into. You could have been anywhere else in the world. You could have listened to anybody else, but you are here with us, and we appreciate that. So with that being said, for Over the Barricade, hey Beast, do your thing. Shout it out.
Meeting adjourned.
Meeting adjourned. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you next time. Enjoy the holiday.
I was worried about my cousin.
Backstab. Stop playing my cousin. Act like you know he lying. He's telling the truth. Stop playing him, yo.
Be like, we're not done.
Hold up. Wait. Is this our equivalent to Triple H putting up the graphic at the bottom?
Yes.
Mel Dorothy, I'm Blanche, and show.
This is Rose, you dummy.
Listen, I ain't Rose.
Stupid.
Quick. All in like 5 seconds, and all it takes is this. You asked the question, I gave you an answer, sir.
First of all, I ain't want to see your nipple.
Okay. Listen.
We're gonna get canceled. We don't play that.
They can talk shit. Who cares? Hey, I'm the king of controversy for a reason. As long as they talking, you put me in the rooms I need. Because the genuine people and the people that are trying to figure out who I am don't realize that I'm a genuine dude. So anybody that be talking shit about me or trying to mislead my fucking path, they ain't doing nothing but hurting themselves into it. It's already written, bro. You know?